Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out how exactly I want to like comment on getting this particular game started, because this one I did definitely enjoy myself, for at least the little while where I did play it. Actually, how many hours do I apparently played this game for a little over 100 hours. I'm actually kind of amazed by that. How did I play this game that much? Huh. I mean, it's cool and all, but yeah, it's... I wonder how much of the time I spend like the race creator or whatever. But anyway, we'll get to that one when the time comes. But yeah, let's I can just get it right on started. Welcome in everybody to this week's Steam Library Tour. Welcome on in, Vexel. How y'all doing tonight? And yeah, so this one I've seen a couple other people like in the past like do streams of this game and stuff like that. And for some reason I remember one comment one of them made mention is that the fact that this is quote not necessarily a good like stream game for whatever reason, because there's not really usually a lot of action going on in any given moment, which is kind of how most like strategy slash what's the like 4X games kind of sort of thing goes. But yeah. Yeah, I'm still looking forward to getting this played, and especially I guess they've redone like a lot of the mechanics and UI since I don't even know when I last played this, but they've done a lot of like updates, especially with I guess the most recent one. This might even like almost be a new game for me at this point, which is going to be kind of interesting. But yeah, let's go ahead and get the game booted up. Oh yeah, then there's gonna be a little launcher I have to go through first. Oh, it actually loads that part. Why is it loading the launcher, not the actual game on the layout? Dagnabbit. Alright, once everything... Oh, it's actually going correctly, okay. Was not expecting that. Normally when there's like a second window that pops up, it never knows it's actually like swapped, but hey, it actually did the right thing there. But yeah, welcome on into Stellaris. Basically civilization in space. Which, yeah, let's go ahead and read the Steam page blurb. Explore a galaxy full of wonders in this sci-fi grand strategy game from Paradox Development Studios. Interact with diverse alien races, discover strange new worlds with unexpected events, and expand the reach of your empire. Each new adventure holds almost limitless possibilities. I just realized how many total reviews this game has. Artist considers one or more periods of off-topic review activity. Based on your preferences, the reviews within these periods have been excluded from the product's review score. Interesting. I'm guessing the current recent reviews of Mix is probably something to do with that. Oh yeah, that's okay. Like a little over a week ago, this got like a bunch of negative reviews for a reason. I'm guessing probably because of the new update. Multiplayer is not playable apparently. Yeah, apparently people are angry about the new thing, but I don't know. I guess we'll see when we load into the game. But yeah, let's go ahead and I don't think there's anything really for settings to do. We'll just dive right into a new game. Why not? So we have our standard races and stuff like that here. There's bird people. There's platypi. There's whatever these things are. There's fungi. I don't know what these are supposed to count as. We have like bug people. We have like a physical magma creature thing? I have no idea. Apparently this is supposed to be a fungoid, so I guess this is a fungal creature, which seems weird to me. Welcome on in, King. How you doing tonight? But yeah, anytime we get a chance to like make our own kind of stuff like that, we're gonna make our own empire. I remember this actually being relatively kind of in-depth. Oh, these are all like DLC stuff, yeah. I have none of the DLC, so about a million. Oh, there's actually quite a bit of free options here. That's kind of nice. Are there any that are cat-like? Yeah, time to infect the world with sentient ketchup. Okay, that kind of looked like a kangaroo at first glance, but now that I actually see the image up here, really not so much. I think this is probably the most cat-like, but they always look so constipated. You got some fox critters. They look kind of nice. You got the platypi. I'm not sure what I feel like that's a mix of a boar and something else, but I can't figure out what the else is on that one. Yeah, we're going with the constipated cats, or catstipated, if you will. Yeah, I don't have any of the expansions for this game, so we're pretty much doing all base game stuff. Oh, I can't actually just look the close up of the thing. Well, I guess it's not gonna load then. Yeah, this one kind of looks like another version. Maybe it's supposed to be more like a bat, given the size of the ear or something like that. What is this supposed to be? Maybe this is meant to be bat, because it kind of looks like they're upside down. That is interesting. Okay, there's like a Sphinx cat right there. Well, they got like 2 extra kinds of cats you can technically unlock. But yeah, we're going as the, whatever race this is supposed to be. What's going on with the text here? Okay, so that's because it's... Wait. I feel like that's not correct. Why'd I have to go click on back to move forward? Hold on. Okay, species and portrait. That was this section. Okay, apparently the UI is already breaking, and we're barely like 2 minutes into it. That's great. Origin. So what do we have for origins? We have only 3 we can actually pick. Oh my god, there are so many that are locked by DLC. Oh my god. Well, I guess we've got our choice of 3. Welcome on in, Solace. How you doing tonight? I was actually literally like munching on some Doritos while waiting for my pizza to cook too. They were delicious. Prosperous unification. Through its strife and triumphs, this society has reached every young civilization's ambition. A homeworld with unified goals and a path open to the stars. So initial population 400. So yeah, apparently I guess one of the things that they changed with the you need a booster. I think there's an energy drink called a booster somewhere. You could probably try one of those. You heckin' cutie. Yeah, there's like, well, I don't know about like, so many options for DLC, yeah. Let's have biological ship set. Oh. Your homeworld, we get the extra generator districts. I don't even know what half these do. I assume there'll be like some level of tutorial to kind of explain what these are. Prosperous unification. Planetary modifiers. Okay, so I think these are the things you can like activate if you spend like money, stuff like that. Guaranteed research. Planetary unification. Unification is starting scenario. I mean, I guess fair enough. It's kind of like the nice and simple, like positive aspect of it. Galactic doorstep. This civilization has a dormant gateway in their home system. Potential technological benefit or looming menace. Okay, gateways and mega structures are cheaper. Meh. Lost colony. This civilization originated as a lost and forgotten colony, separated from its homeworld long ago. The struggling colonists endured many hardships before they could build up the necessary technological and industrial base that would allow for a return to space. Starting planet Colonial Spirit Planetary Modifier. Okay, there's a bunch of extra bonuses. Determined to forge a new life on the frontier, the forefathers of this colony had an astounding work ethic which became a time-honored tradition. I gave you my opinion. I called you a cutie. Actually, no, I guess technically that's not opinion. That's actually hard fact, but it's close enough. An advanced AI empire. Start with an initial advantage in resources, technology, and population. They do not gain any additional bonuses besides a stronger starting position. Oh, of the same species is... Oh. Oh, that's not... I don't know if I like that, actually. Starting planet is not this empire's homeworld. Huh. Yeah, let's go with the unifications. We get, like, the quote-unquote easy mode to start with. Next we get... Okay, now we get to some of the more interesting parts. We have to pick our ethics, what our basic values are. You have all, like, the middle range, which all costs 1 point, and then the outer ranges, which cost 2 points. So what do we have? So we have xenophobe... No. We're not xenophobing anything. Egalitarian. I guess we have to figure out what... Okay, we only have 4 of these available then. Oh, yeah, because those are all DLC. So what are the governments we can have? We have Democratic election every 10 years, select a new ruler. I don't think we have to worry about that as far as, like, just the game ending by an election or anything like that. That's how I remember it being, at least. Okay, I can do this. Decided by support, may increase the unity. All leaders can be election candidates. Eh. So election or faction approval 10%. Or oligarchic. Every 20 years to select a new ruler. Effective counselor skill +2. Okay. Counselor experience and edict fund. Dictatorial. Upon death to select a new ruler. Recruitable leaders per class -1. But more experience gained per ruler. Imperial. The Imperial heir becomes a new ruler. There are randomly selected leader per class and no leader upkeep. Okay. Capital system, extra resources from jobs. 1 less leader per class. Influence from power projection? Oh god, there's still so much I don't remember about this game. Let's just do democratic, even though... I mean, the factions are kind of fun to deal with at first, but they get very easily kind of game outable, if I remember correctly. Maybe they changed that since I last played, but I don't know. Anyway, what are our ethics going to be? I don't want to do militarist. Cannot use unrestricted wars policy. Cannot engage in indiscriminate or orbital bombardment. Must use defensive wars policy only. Xenophile. Increase spending for other species. Cannot use no refugees. And I think we do have to pick at least like 2 sets of these, something like that. Monthly influence. Kind of like that. Well, authoritarian though. Spiritualist. Cannot use full AI rights. It's one of those things that I think there's like too many options, honestly, especially for when you're trying to go into this for basically the first time. Utopian living standards. Okay. Action resource output. I like resources. What is this one? We get more of those 2. Must have democratic, which we were already going for that. So that actually kind of works. Beware always those who would be despots, under the false presumption that their desires and agendas are somehow more imperative than those of their fellows. A society that does not see to the needs and rights of all of its members is not a society. It's a crime. That's a bold statement. Yeah, we'll go for that for now. And what do we want is like our secondaries. We can't do anything on this side. Allows academic privileged living standards. Robot upkeep, research speed, Empire size from populations? Why is a minus number of green? Not sure why that's a benefit. Trade from jobs. I kind of like the idea of being like partial xenophile too. Everybody's a friend. Let's do that. What do we have to pick from? Okay, so all these are 1 point, so we can always get 2 of these. I don't know what the color difference means. Oh, we can't, okay, so these we can't get. What do we have? We have Beacon of Liberty, Monthly Unity, Empire size from population. I forget exactly how Unity works in this game. Unity upkeep minus 20%, code breaking plus 1. I don't know about that one. Bureaucrats and priests provide edict fund scaling with their Unity production. Bureaucrat upkeep, Can construct ranger lodge buildings which add ranger jobs to produce Unity for every naturally occurring blocker present. Rangers produce society research and amenities. They also produce energy credits, food, and minerals depending on the natural blockers present. Huh. So I think that means if I basically don't develop a planet, I get more resources, which I'm not sure how I feel about that. Automatic resettlement destination chance. Worker happiness. I mean, I kind of like this one so far. Unity is a resource you can spend to do various things. Most importantly, it unlocks special Unity trees that give you specialized bonuses. So it's kind of like a skill tree, basically. Is kind of the way I'm interpreting that. I kind of like the idea of Freehaven so far. Functional architecture. Waives technology requirements for basic district specialization. Oh. Citizen population happiness. Happiness is always good. Meritocracy, specialist pop output. Minerals per 100 miners plus 1. Faction resource output. Factions will form in your empire shortly after the game starts. I mean, we can't have factions, I think, anyway because of this. Faction resource output. Faction approval. Shadow Council. Election term variance. That's a lot of weird things. Yeah, the more Unity, the faster you unlock trees and, yeah, skill trees. They're pretty small, we give bonuses, focus on specific aspects of gameplay, and you choose which one you want. Okay. Okay, so I like the Freehaven one. Actually, I like how both the ones I'm looking at just give me more worker happiness. Actually, faction research, that is actually kind of a big bonus, honestly. But do I actually... I thought there was another thing that gave me, like, worker happiness. Maybe not. Oh, right here, yeah. Idealistic Foundation. Yeah, let's go for all the happiness. We're very happy people. And apparently this button's broken again, so I need to manually go here. Traits. Trade points left, trade picks left. So I can take penalties to give me more points. And... oh, wait. Oh, it shows on the left side, okay. So, publishing consumer goods upkeep. Okay, so these are... wait. Where are the ones that give us points? Okay, right here. Deviants. These people are rebellious in nature and constantly try to challenge the status quo. Erronites, no thought, only ketchup. Exactly. Our brains are just an amalgamation of ketchup that has been aged with wisdom. Up housing usage and non-adaptive? Does not adapt well to foreign environments. I mean, honestly, this does kind of describe me to a T. Like, I know, like, my environmental preferences, I guess, so to speak, are very not wide. Okay, that's just a higher version of it. You know, let's actually do this so we get some more perk points. I feel like they're doing something potentially dangerous. Okay, there are a couple of... oh, wow. Leader lifespan, I don't care about that. Army damage, don't really care about that. Job efficiency for trader jobs. Revelation growth speed. Efficiency for researcher jobs. Technician. Mining. Rest size from population. They tend to be cooperative and amicable. That also sounds like me. Conformist. Governing ethics attraction. Or please conform to governing ethics. We did not pick the one that gave us, like, the production for, or did we? I guess I could... actually, no, I could actually just go back to... yeah, if we do this instead, then we go to here and then we take the conformist. That means I think the factions are going to be more likely aligned with what we are by default. I think that actually could kind of chain together. Charismatic... entertainer jobs, farming jobs. You know what? Sure, let's try it. Let's do that. All fields must be filled. Okay, there we go. Species name. And now it's where my brain just goes burr. Also, you possibly have the random gender. Got it. You have indeterminate gender. Okay. Yeah, they're all fine. Species name. I mean, we could just do something basic, just like ketchupites. Or no, ketchupite. Thing. Come on. Ketchupites. Would this be like ketchupian then? I think that'd be the way that term works. I'll do over that. Biography. No thoughts. Only ketchup. Delish. An empire name? Oh, okay, something like this. Democratic Republic. Sovereign Ketchupian Realms. I kind of like that, actually. Nameless? Oh, okay, so we can choose like what kind of names we want to have. I don't know if I like those names. What were the mammalian? Those kind of almost seem like Khajiit-like. But yeah, let's go for mammalian one for the names. Name and class. Homeworld name. Only one option for that one. Ketchup. Can I can't do special characters. Let's go. Star name. Ketchup Soul. Starting solar system. Trinary? Where each star has its own planetary system. We'll just do completely random because I have no idea how that really works. Okay, so I definitely don't want to do cold because that's definitely not me. Ocean preference, continental. Oh, I see our adaptabilities for stuff. I'm guessing they all have the same like range of bonuses. Yeah, it seems like an arid, savanna, ocean, continental. Yeah, let's go continental. That definitely seems more like me. Rocky world with a nitrogen, oxygen atmosphere. Active and stable hydrosphere. Great land masses are separated by oceans with large climate variations depending on the latitude and precipitation. Sounds good to me. City and room. But I kind of like the way these look a little bit better. Okay, we only have the first 6 to work off of. Yeah, let's actually have a reptilian city. Yeah, I figured these are cosmetic. Room. Which of these looks snazzy? This one's kind of green tinted, so I like that one. I actually could pick that one. You know what? Sure, I like that one. Advisor voice? Automatic advisor voice selection based on Empire creation choices.
Priority alert. Please disregard the contents of my previous message. Priority alert. Please disregard the contents of my previous message.
Okay. Okay, now the part that would take like a lot of people just like forever and probably take me forever too. Okay, is there any... Okay. It's just round. Zoological? Is there one with like a paw mark? I mean, that's kind of close. It's... a little too much on non... Okay, well, now we gotta find something that would actually be like close to ketchup bottle looking, which is gonna be kind of hard to do probably. Oh, you got the Silk Song flag. Paradox? Oh, it's the actual Paradox logo. Ornate. Yeah, it would be one that looks like a bottle. Lucky? Okay, we'll do this to symbolize the pouring of ketchup for everyone. So secondary... Yeah, let's make the... Go for that. Secondary... I've never really been good for, like, deciding on a secondary color, per se. No, this was actually kind of simple, but I kind of like it. Ornate, obviously. Where else would the ketchup be? Ornate. I mean, it's kind of the same thing, but... Yeah, let's go with it. Why not? Actually, I suppose I should have... At least part of this be red to signify the actual, like, you know, ketchup. Where is it? Okay, I feel like that's a little bit better, honestly. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking of, yeah. To show the actual ketchup in the bottle itself. We have created the ketchup flag. Let's second go. Ship sets. So we have just the basic options. Yeah, sounds about right. Okay, the aquatic looks kind of cool. I kind of wish I could pick that. I know these are also just aesthetics. That one's basically just a dart. Corvette. Okay, I like how the Corvette and frigate are almost the same looking. Yeah, we'll stay with mammalian. Alright, starting ruler. Aaron Jevlith. Okay, I like how they mentioned there was an option for like indeterminate genders, but don't have one for here. That seems weird to me. Also means that there's actually like no visible difference between the two. I don't know if I have a really good like naming system for stuff like this. It would probably take me forever to get these set up anyway. Color variant? Oh, okay, we can change our fur color basically. This is closest to my basic thing. Actually, yeah, no, that works. Cat, Fae, owner. Owner. Yeah, we don't really have heirs, so. Is that supposed to be our actual greeting? Because that does not sound even anywhere close to right. What do we have for clothing options? I kind of like that already, actually. Yeah, I like the colorfulness of it. We'll go with this one. Yeah, I guess so. This is going to be us. This will be the Oh, we still got one more thing to do. We have rule of traits. Okay, so this is gonna be for us then. So I'm guessing we can also take negatives here as well. No, we cannot. Whereas one of the following governing ethics. Okay, so we don't have that. Leader experience gain. Stockship upkeep, army upkeep. And logistics understanding. That actually kind of works for me, given that I'm not really like super in-depth in supply chain stuff like that, but I do like manage inventory technically, so yeah, leaders grow over time and gain levels and traits. Negatives happen at random. Good to know. Edict upkeep, meh. Minerals from jobs, 2% gain. That doesn't seem like a lot. Infiltration speed, no. Principled. Stability +2. I kind of like the idea of this one, both like for like my quote-unquote real life lore, and for the fact that it makes ships like cheaper to maintain. And yeah, given that I'm not really very good at like taking care of those, it'd be nice to have those be cheaper. And cannot be removed. You can get very unlucky. That definitely sounds about right. Yeah. So I guess this is all of us then. Ketchup Cafe, we're Ketchupites. Non-adaptive, but we are docile and conformists. We're partly xenophiles, but we're also fanatic egalitarians. We're a free haven and parliamentary system. No thoughts, only ketchup. Time to take over the universe. Galaxy. Oh my god, there's still so many details we can customize. Difficulty. It has no inherent economic advantage of the player. Oh god, no Iron Man. Normally I would go like max galaxy size for like everything, but I think for just like a kind of a show-off playthrough of the game, we'll say with like relatively standard. Spoked. Interesting. And I'm guessing this will also affect the layout of planets and how you can move about them. Evenly distributed stars. Hyperlane density? Multiply standard number of hyperlanes that will get generated in the galaxy. Okay. No, I just like the name Cartwheel for galaxy types, so we're gonna pick that. Empires randomized. There's no customization. Well, probably under advanced. Crisis type? Oh, right. There's like crises that change like what age you're in technically. Yeah, they're kind of like little teleporters between each general area. Yeah. Scaling difficulty? Any A bonus to difficulty setting scale up over time? Please no. I do not want that. I want a nice chill game. Actually, you know what? On their enemies, AI will only declare war if the attitude toward the target permits it. Okay, there's only the 3 ratings. Habitable worlds. You doubt you get disappointed seeing the endgame crisis? Yeah, I think I did mention like my very first playthrough. I forget what it even was, but I was able to like get past that like surprisingly easily. I remember that much. Precursors. Oh, I thought so. These are like the like civilization that came before you, I guess. So I remember one of these races is like focused on just making like a set of clones of every regular species and kind of putting them in like their own little zoo, stuff like that. Around the stars, always searching, ever expanding. I forget which one that was. Oh well. Mid-game start year, end-game start year, victory year. So if there's no active endgame crisis or war in heaven, the empire that has the highest score will be declared the winner. It's still possible to keep playing. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll just go with the settings we have here then. Alright, so half an hour in, let's actually play. Two hours later. Alright. In the eons since the first primitive Ketchupite communities took shape in the meadows and forests of the Ketchup Cafe, our civilization has spread and prospered. We were driven forward by steady scientific progress, and armed conflicts between nation-states became increasingly rare. The framework for a global democratic government was eventually laid, and when the last holdouts voluntarily joined, we stood united as a single nation. Now, after the discovery of the Hyperlane network, the finest minds of the sovereign Ketchupian realms have finished development of the first hyperdrives. The stars themselves are finally within our grasp.
Here is something that you perhaps didn't know.
Which is like everything right now. Yeah, tell me everything full tutorial, please.
Building a star empire can be a daunting task. To help get things started, I will be providing instructional missions that cover the basic steps necessary to establish ourselves as a successful interstellar power.
Alright, to access missions, click situation log button on the left sidebar or press F1. Okay, so... Okay, they're all just like F buttons to get access to these, okay. So situation log.
The situation log displays a list of all currently available special projects, archaeology sites, and various other points of interest. New items will likely appear as we begin exploring the galaxy.
So yeah, literally nothing.
Information for you.
Oh, the Empire Focus System helps guide your Empire's development by letting you choose a priority, exploration, conquest, or development. Each focus includes a set of task cards designed to offer direction based on your chosen path. Completing a card grants progression points toward the relevant category. The current focus increases the chance of drawing related tasks. Cards can be rolled for a unity cost and focus can be changed. Track your goals on your completed progression tabs to see how close you are to the next reward tier. Timeline displays major milestones and historical events from your Empire's history, starting with its origin. New entries appear as key events unfold over time. Actually, yeah, development for now. Defense platforms, corvettes. Okay, a bunch of kind of miscellaneous stuff here. Building a star empire can be a daunting task. To help get things started, I'll be providing instructional missions that cover the basic steps necessary to establish ourselves as a successful interstellar power. Access to missions. I was there already.
Perhaps didn't know.
Galaxy map offers a strategic view of the stars. Use it to navigate, expand, and command fleets. Okay, I figured that'd be M for map.
Expand, we must explore. And our science ships are the vessel of choice for such a task. You can identify a science ship by the following symbol.
That is not anywhere close to the thing that you're giving me a tutorial for, game. Galaxy map offers a strategic view of the stars.
Before we can expand, we must explore.
Okay.
And our science ships are the vessel of choice for such a task. You can identify a science ship by the following symbol.
Oh, the little nuclear icon. Got it. There are two ways of selecting a ship, from the galaxy map or the outliner. Select a science ship, right-click in nearby system, select survey system. Do we actually have a science ship right now? I don't know if we do. We have construction ship. Oh, we do have a science ship, okay. So we want to explore intel level high. Potentially habitable, okay. Not really worried about habitable planets right now. I think we need to...
This is our
there we go.
science ship, which is used to survey astronomical objects.
Survey.
Now that we have given a command to our science ships, it's time to set off. We will need to unpause the galaxy map simulation before anything can happen.
Yep. Arbs has already been surveyed, so we should focus our efforts elsewhere. Okay. Okay, here's the original thing. It's been talked about like 5 times at this point. Understood.
Now that we have given a command to our science ships, it's time to set off. We will need to unpause the galaxy map simulation before anything can happen.
Alright, unpause.
To overcome the vast distances that separate star systems, our scientists have developed the hyperdrive. This device permits travel at speeds far exceeding that of light between systems connected by hyperlanes.
Travel along a hyperlane is nearly instantaneous, but movement is restricted to the Galactic Hyperlane Network. Okay, new factions recently been gaining traction in the internal political landscape. They call themselves the Xeno Compassion Center. The members have been pushing hard for friendly relations with other species. I approve. A ship must first enter the system's edge beyond the star's gravity well. It's automatically... Okay, fair. Explaining something that is just an automatic thing that you don't have any actual input on in the game.
Military fleets are used to protect our emerging empire from threats, or to expand our glorious rule through force of arms, if we so wish.
We don't. The size of our fleet is determined by our current naval capacity, which is initially limited. It can, however, be increased by researching technologies, growing population, building star-based anchorages. To lead our fleets, we can assign a commander, granting extra military power along with any other bonuses that the leader provides.
Your attention, please.
Habitable planets are divided into districts, zones, and buildings. Districts can consist of multiple zones. Zones determine which jobs can be created. Buildings grant bonuses to the zones. Abnormal conditions. As our science ship scans the surface of Ambor 2, it becomes quite clear that we have found something out of the ordinary. Its composition and history provides it with extra materials that we should take opportunity to gather. We will surely come across even more irregularities like this as we survey new planets, and should not underestimate their impact on our expansion. Back in my day, auto-surveying was something you unlocked with research, so you had to queue up your research ship with a dozen tasks. I remember just the entire star system itself being just automatically, like, surveyable, stuff like that. But yeah, if you had to manually do, like, each individual planet, then oh my god, that sounds just so painful. Let's do more surveying. Actually, we'll have you, like, do, oh, wait. Okay, so do we need to hold shift, maybe? Okay, I need to hold shift. That makes more sense. We'll just have you get... Oh, did we need to do that? There we go. Yeah, let's have you do a survey of, like, everything while we're waiting for stuff. Okay, so then... What's all these extra... Wait, we have another science ship? When do we get another science ship?
A research station built in orbit of a planetary body will gather its physics, engineering, and society research data.
Oh, we can do a new tradition.
The screen displays the tradition trees available to our empire. A tradition tree must first be adopted before any traditions within it can be unlocked.
Okay, I'll finish that in a bit. Discovery of alien life. The ISS Titimonok, has made a startling find on Tau Ceti 3. The planet is teeming with alien life. For the first time in history, we have encountered life forms that did not originate on Ketchup Cafe. This amazing discovery has silenced those who believed we're all alone in the universe. Although none of the alien creatures found on Tau Ceti are sapient, it is likely only a matter of time before we encounter beings that are. We may not be alone out there. Oh, we actually get stuff for that too. Okay, so what do we... How can we select from this menu? But yeah, traditions. Adopting a tradition tree or unlocking a specific tradition costs a certain amount of unity. Which is... Which icon was that? This... No? This is unity. Okay, the little 4-way sign here. And price goes up as we unlock traditions and our empire grows. To adopt a tradition tree. Select button, adopt. Yeah. Okay, so... I assume we get bonuses for the initial thing. Yeah, okay. So we have traders. We don't really have trade yet. Mining station. Domination? Nah. Discovery. Edict map the stars. Anomaly research speed. Diplomacy. I do like the idea of this because we are a xenophilic race. Adaptability. Pop housing usage. That would also be kind of nice. Expansion. I don't know about that one quite yet. That'd probably be a later thing. Supremacy? Oh, is this going to be actually one we can pick? Oh, I guess we can. Naval capacity. Yeah, let's go for diplomacy to start with. Diplomatic influence cost reduced by 50%. Yeah, let's do it. We are diplomatic. Okay, so, oh wait, actually, we'd also still have...
The technology screen is where we will be directing our research efforts. Technologies are categorized into 3 different fields, with each field typically having 3 available research options.
Which can be improved. All shall review the catch-up. As soon as we figure out how to actually, like, develop, that's kind of the important thing. So there are physics, society, and engineering. Assigning ahead of research speeds up progress and is strongly recommended. The trades can also provide additional benefits. So you just get more experience faster. That's fair. So blue laser. But I think it's more just like a ship thing. Yeah. Component fusion reactor. That's more for ships, but I guess most of the physics stuff might be ships. Entry credits from technicians, from Starbase Constructions. So cost, upkeep, max generator districts. I mean, none of these are really super big. Let's go for reactor. We get some more better, like, engines. Fleet command limit, xenobiological lab. Biologists turn consumer goods into society research. That seems like a big number, actually. Where's our... Yeah, that would be like a big... Well, we have to actually build a thing first. Population growth speed. Small amount of unity. Monthly unity plus 5%. Yeah, for now, let's go with population speed, because we don't have a lot of places we can really build buildings right now. Then materials workshop. Engineering research increased by 800 engineers. Okay, it's kind of the same thing that the other one did for the whatever this one was. Afterburners, okay, so more speed. Minerals from miners, minerals from Starbase constructions. That is actually a decent enough boost. I think we'll go ahead and go with that. Okay, so we do have a limited amount of storage for each of the materials. Good to know. What is this? New progressive faction has formed, calling themselves the Full Enfranchisement
The faction
Movement.
screen gives an overview of the populace's political leanings. Be aware that shifts in the socio-political climate may give rise to factions. Details on faction sizes, attractiveness to our pops, and how content they are can also be found here.
Factions have issues that are important to their overall approval, and our policies and actions as a nation may displease or please these groupings, providing an increasing boost to unity generation. The strength of factions and the nature of their issues can change along with our circumstances, but keep in mind that the happiness of a pop can be affected by the approval of the faction it belongs to. We can also manage factions to manipulate the relationship between a faction and the state, even going so far as embracing the ethos of a strong faction. So we have full thing for them, although we're missing one piece apparently. How do I see the one issue that they, oh, here. Benevolent subjugation policy. If subjects look to us for guidance and protection, we should strive to repay their trust by respecting their liberties. Adopting a benevolent approach to subjugation will please the full enfranchisement movement. Benevolent approach to subjugation. That's an interesting set of words. What do you have? So, ruler's empire ethic. A ruler matching the empire's ethics is tolerated by Xeno Compassion Center. Ruler of their own ethic would be even better. Force feeding them ketchup. Love us! And by us, I mean ketchup. Establishing communication with other civilizations. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely the plan eventually. Okay, so whatever this benevolent subjugation thing. Taking care of our subjects and helping them grow will please. Okay, so I guess maybe we just build our own stuff up then? Yeah, so... Diana's Diamond? Barren World. Huh. Actually, can I... Okay, it doesn't look like I can build stuff on... At least not some of these planets yet. I guess that's... Actually, maybe construct a ship?
This is our construction ship, which is used to construct space stations. When an astronomical object, such as a planet, has been surveyed, we can order this ship to build a research station or a mining station to exploit any resources it may have.
Yeah, here, wait. Enter orbit. Management? Colony ascension? Elevate this colony's potential, forcing a more prosperous, stable, and efficient world for generations to come. Yeah, we can't actually do anything with that. Produces blah. Okay, do we automatically get the ones in our planet? Or do we have to... No, I think the green is ones we already... Okay, so probably this one here. I need to... There we go. That's what it is. So if it's in green, we have it. If it's not in green, we don't. And then... Alright, I do the shift. A lot of learning about how the game works again, because it's been so long since I've last played. Currently on ad break? Enjoy the ad break. Yeah, I think... So that's the...
Oh. Used to extract the minerals and strategic resources of the object they orbit.
Mining stations are not needed to access resources of colonized planets and can only be built within our borders. Okay, so I actually do need to apparently get the Solt 2. Oh, contact report. Planetary Anomalia. The sovereign Ketchupian realms is abuzz with news of the alien life that was found. While hardly intelligent by Ketchupian standards, the fascinating beings defy easy classification and hint at the immense complexities and possibilities of the universe. Okay, we can pick based on our ethics or ethos, whatever. This one. Oh, we even get bonuses for these. Research gains diplomacy or hyper lane breach points. Yeah, we're going for diplomacy. Embrace the bonds of new life. Yeah, I think the only issue I've ever really had with this is that there's so much to learn about how to actually play this game. That not even probably, but just how to even get started in it.
Anomaly found.
Nope. I think if I build another science ship, I can have them focus on the anomalies rather than just the exploration. I thought I had another one? Oh no, that's a research station. Never mind. Built in an orbit of a planetary body will gather its physics, engineering, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so that doesn't actually help. How do I build... Cafe Continental World? Okay, the Management tab displays key information about a planet's condition and layout. Planetary Features section shows natural red blockers that can be cleared as well as existing features. Population change, okay, that's what that is. Oh yeah, there's so many different, like, specialities. So many different types of workers. Are they even any different from each other? I don't really see how they're different. When they're different based on, like, population quantity, but... Yeah, it's easy. Just do everything right away and make no mistakes and adapt to unforeseen circumstances and do everything perfectly and manage dozens of different mechanics without any dip in efficiency. All within the first 2 minutes. But I don't think... Oh, I guess we could do these now, technically. So, time to clear base, so then it costs money to actually unblock these. Current unemployment. Or elite. 17 special... Oh, wow, we have a lot of unemployment.
Could I have a moment of your time?
The economy tab provides an overview of workforce and jobs. The planet's population is organized into strata, which can be expanded to reveal job types. Pops to fill strata is needed to maintain the workforce. Jobs consume and produce additional resources. Okay, so this is our current peoples. Okay, I guess we don't have so many people unemployed now. I'm actually looking at the total numbers. Is there a place I can, like, build actual buildings? Colony ascension. Colony is not ascended. Decisions. Discourage planetary growth. Huh. Okay, we can't afford any of these two yet. Reduces pop growth on the planet. Increases pop upkeep while active. Why does that seem all bad? I mean, I guess if you're trying not to, like, grow too fast, I guess it makes sense, but... Stability. Oh, I can change leaders. I don't know if I want or need to. Colony ship build cost. Actually, that is kind of nice. That's literally what I'm trying to do right now. More experience and longer lifespan. Yeah. Professional scientists, recruitable leaders. Lifespan, experience. Counselor stability. Okay, so you already exist here. Okay, so I do want you probably there then. Oh yeah, where do I actually... This is like the different terrain types we have. Max districts -1.
Here is something that you
perhaps here it is.
didn't know.
The Service tab provides an overview of a planet's infrastructure and status. District and building section shows the constructed and available buildings slots in their respective districts. Automation toggle allows the planet to manage itself based on focus. So we have 3 that are blocked here, while we have 4 spots that are blocked. Yeah, I think, given how complicated this is, I can probably just turn automation on. Prevent deficit construction, designate. Yeah, do it all. I trust you, Bor Takana. Gordon. Okay, so you're in the process of building. Gotcha. And I need you to add this to your list. I didn't hold space long enough. I think that should be everything we need to build here then. But yeah,
System Starbase. These upgradable stations mark star system ownership and are most often tasked with producing all types of ships. Situation log updated.
Mass extinction. Mass extinction through the ages. Our first steps into the void beyond Ketchup Cafe were driven not just by curiosity or conquest, but by necessity. The biosphere of Ketchup Cafe has rapidly changed, with scientists warning of a potential mass extinction event, a cyclical purging of life inherent to planetary existence in the cosmos. A research plan has been developed to study planets rendered uninhabitable by major astronomical incidents. By reconstructing these events, we hope to avoid a similar fate for Ketchup Cafe and the Ketchupite race. Or a Ketchupian future. Like, we're already going through, like, a big thing, yeah. So Starbase. Shipyard? Okay, this is where I would build more ships.
Council agenda
In orbit. Council agenda. Oh, we got traditions apparently available. Monthly Federation cohesion. Available envoys. Diplomatic networking. MSCs of 3 unity. I think for now we'll start at least another tier. Prosperity. Yeah, we're already going to need some more minerals, I think, based on what I'm seeing, so we'll get that unlocked. Council agenda ready.
The council screen is where we appoint the leaders who will guide us into the future. Their personalities and traits will influence our empire for good and bad. We can set agendas in order to focus their efforts in a specific area.
Yeah, Council can be assigned or replaced any time and still take on other roles, like commanding a science ship. The only exception is the ruler. Agenda progress is dependent on the Councilor's levels, empire size, and in certain cases, Councilor's ethics. When an agenda ends, it can be activated for a stronger effect and to free up space for a new one. Infinite opportunities. It's about 11 years to launch. Citizen population happiness. When it's launched, only lasts for a certain amount of time, which is, I guess, still 10 years. View the list. What is this one? Faction approval, ethics attraction. Evolving society, more unity. Yeah, they all take about the same amount of time to like actually get done. I guess I don't really need anything specific right now. Ethics, council legitimacy. Based on faction approval throughout the Empire, council legitimacy affects the ability of the council to enact agendas. Above 50% will provide a bonus to monthly... where was I? Monthly agenda progress, while council legitimacy below will provide a penalty. Fair. Does this cost anything? I think it's just time, straight up. Sometimes when Aaron rushes in a speedrun, you want to say, I am the storm that is approaching. I'm assuming that's a League of Legends reference. Because if it is, I don't know it. Yeah, let's make our people happy. Launch agendas. Nice. I guess I can prepare another one. Unity. No, let's do for Unity as well. I don't know if this actually counts yet. Okay, I can't do this yet, so just basically like in queue.
The Policies tab covers government policies, as well as empire-wide edicts, practices that can be enforced by spending some of our resources.
There are often several stances to take on any given policy, though they may be limited by our technology or ethics. Edicts have a monthly upkeep cost, either afforded by our edicts fund, paid for with Unity, or at times other resources. So do we have a fund right now? I don't know if we have a fund per se, but we do have... We have plus 59, so I could at least get one of these. Encourage political thought. Edict encourages populace to openly discuss political matters, even if the path taken may lead them astray. Yeah, it seems kind of hard to control. Upgrade speed, capacity. I don't think really... Yeah, we don't need either of those really right now. Especially if that's all we can actually do right now. Devil May Cry from Bury the Light. I played very little Devil May Cry. I played like a little bit of the first one. Then oh, more anomalies. A colossal impact crater hints that something big collided with the surface of this planet once. We'll leave you because I wanted to try to figure out how to make another ship. I think that would be... ship design. How do I make new ships? We're at the shipyard. Oh, okay, there we go. That's how I do it. Now I just gotta wait for that to finish up. Ketchup stole. Unsure if he should give a stamp of approval, give mustard. Never give mustard. That'll make everything explode. It's like we're matter and mustard is antimatter. Just don't do it. For existence's sake. That's not.
Has reached a new skill level.
Spark of Genius trait.
Improve upon the bonuses they provide and grant them a new trait.
Nice.
Construction complete.
They're a little faster in the researching now. Let's take them go.
Cleared.
Here. So back over to here. So was there?
Anomaly found.
Okay, there's a lot of stuff here apparently, and I accidentally unselected my my things. That's not what I wanted. Oh god. There we go. Okay, so which ones had the anomalies? Oh, it's these things right here, I think. Level 2, actually. Okay.
I have important information for you.
Oh, there's like 3 different ones in here? Research? Okay, I only have the one scientist, apparently. Wait. Or okay, maybe I guess having... Okay, I need to hire somebody. Okay. What do we have for things? Materials, research speed materials, lifespan, experience. Not much of an option, honestly, but... I mean, I guess since you're just gonna be on a ship for base everything, we'll give you, like, experience. You're this leader, yes. Okay, now you should be able to, I think, do things. Oh, okay, they were just finishing here. Ancient survey marker. A small short-range transmitter has been located on the surface of Tau Ceti 1. It appears to be an ancient survey marker placed there eons ago to mark a large deposit of precious minerals or metals. The miners it was meant for evidently never arrived, as the deposit is still here. Cool. Okay, so there was one of the researches. Oh, I meant to do... Wait. I didn't even get to read the rest of that. I got a talent, apparently. Contact report remnants. Ketchupian xenologists are practically falling over themselves to publish their takes on the recent findings of alien life. This fevered storm in the scientific community has had some negative, yet temporary, impact on pursuits in the other fields. Okay. So, pausing. Okay, so what did that say? I tried to research. He's already performing this order. Current scientist finds this anomaly routine, -1 level, so the anomaly will take 60 more days to research? What do you mean routine? What do you mean routine? I am confused. Wakwan and Gecko, how you doing tonight? Very confusingly so far. There is so much to try to learn and figure out how the game works right at the very start. Prosperous, if we do planetary infrastructure, I mean, that might be good. Infrastructure upkeep -10%. I feel like that's not really a concern yet. What were the other options? Naval capacity, damage. Leader and Emperor has reached a new skill level. This will improve upon the bonuses they provide and grant them a new trait. Okay, so F5, I'll check that momentarily. So what was it, this one? Colony development speed, alloys upkeep. That'll be a good eventually, but not right now. Domination, no. Yeah, I don't really need that. Discovery? Actually, normally research speed would be kind of good because I'm starting to actually look into those now. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, during a ride, just TGI freaking F. Actual sure. I can also start filling out the trees. I could do that, but yeah, because I know the ones that are over here weren't really super interesting to me at this point. Because I mean, this will probably be good for later when I actually have more planets. We don't actually know of any other alien races yet, so these aren't doing too much otherwise. So yeah, I just got like a new thing entirely. We'll be playing a bit of Dead Island 2 with your brother in a bit, since that's this week's free game. Heck yeah! Enjoy your gaming. All right, but I can do this again. I really can do it again. Search capacity, starting skill level. I actually like that. Yeah, let's go for more research, or more science stuff. And what is this? Oh yeah, new trait. I got Eye for Talent.
The leaders screen provides an overview of our leaders and lets us hire, dismiss, and manage them.
I guess maybe this applies for everybody, so like all of my leaders get 5% experience extra? Maybe? I hope. Now you're coming in here. Are you actually like entering orbit? So you're not actually surveying. It's already performing this order. But you're just orbiting. Oh no, you are investigating. Okay, never mind. Research. Okay, so if this is a level 2, but 15 minus 1 level. So how do we tell what levels? Let's go level 1 of 10. Fine, this nominee routine. Champion of the people? That sounds cool. Okay, extra happiness. Nice. Well, as counselor, but... Oh my god, getting all the traits. Principal, more stability.
Surveyed a world that would make an excellent candidate for our first colony. It is of the same planet class as our home world, so our colonists should be quite comfortable there. Well done. The first survey of a star system
oh my god, there's so much going on.
Has been completed. We now have access to planetary data that the astronomers on our home world could only dream of a mere generation ago.
Can you survey, select a science ship, right-click system survey. I already did that.
One of our science ships has just surveyed a world that would make an excellent candidate for our first colony. It is of the same planet class as our home world, so our colonists should be quite comfortable there.
Where is our other science ship? They're supposed to be doing like a ring around the galaxies. I don't see the icon for the other ship anywhere. I am concerned. Unless they're actually in here still. No, they can't be. What happened to our other science ship? Why are we back to one science ship now? Hello? Okay, confusion. I guess? I mean, I guess in the meantime... Wait, where's... Okay, you're down here now for some... Wait, 34... Okay, so you're the one I originally started. Okay. Okay, so they are both here. Never mind. We're good. So then you are focusing on investigating that. A large mineral-rich asteroid collided with Tau Ceti 2 at some point during the previous 1,000 years to what must have been a major impact event. An abundance of minerals can now be found on the planet in the vicinity of the impact crater. A fortuitous event. Heck yeah. And then you inspect that. Oh. Okay, we have so much unity.
Exploring our neighboring stars, it might be time to extend our reach. A starbase can be built around stars in surveyed systems to expand our borders, allowing us to claim new regions of space.
With future technology, starbases can be upgraded to produce ships and other resources. Yeah, that's one of the things I still had trouble with trying to understand when I first played this, was like when to actually build a starbase in certain areas. I know you're limited to how many you can build at a time. But yeah, that is not my concern right now. Experience gain or extra leaders. Yeah, let's do more survey speeds. So can I actually build... Hold on. Can I come by and actually build... No, I cannot. It's not within our borders. So I'm guessing I would need to do... Actually, hold on. Build outposts. Yeah, outposts is, I think, what I would want to do. Expansionist minus 10%. Okay, so that's a lower upkeep then. Start cost 90. Monthly upkeep. Okay, 1 credit. That's easily doable. So build an outpost here then. Wait, when astronomical objects such as planet has been surveyed, we can order the ship to build a research station or a mining station. This are also used to build starbases and unclaimed systems. Okay. Okay, so once you build the outposts here, then we should be able to, I think, claim these. I think is how that works. There's actually a lot of resources here. Heck yeah. You're still working on that. And the other one finally went over here to start exploring there. There's our constructor. Those are our military ships. And that's homeworld. I hear zappies. Factions, our ships, miscellaneous stuff. Mummified pilot. The mummified remains of a single individual belonging to a previously unknown mammalian species have been found drifting in high orbit over Tau Ceti 7A. The being is dressed in what appears to be a flight suit, complete with a helmet. It may be a fighter pilot that ejected in some ancient battle only to be forgotten and left behind. Our study of the corpse has provided some interesting data. Okay, we get some research. That's cool. Alright, so where do I want to put you now? So everything here should already be figured out. I don't think there's anything here to really check out now. No, come on. Click on there. We'll just send you over here in advance. So I'm assuming we'll find some kind of anomaly from you doing your thing. So research speed. Yeah, research speed doesn't really do any good for you in there. But
that is where the frontiers of our domain now lie.
As you can see on the galaxy,
complete.
As you can see on the galaxy map, the borders of our empire are expanded to include the system where we built our new starbase. So now I can start.
Ready to extend our great civilization to a second world. This will require the construction of a colony ship.
So this one is okay. This is like literally a perfect climate for us. So I could try to build. Actually, I can just colonize here.
I have important information for you.
Oh my god, so many things happening at once. The Ute Empire, event chain, precursors. We have recovered artifacts from an ancient alien civilization on Urim 3A. Our scientists think they inhabited this region of the stars roughly 6 million years ago, based on the age of the artifacts. The aliens called themselves the Ute, and appear to have been very large and flat arthropod analogs. It seems a single individual could reach a length of nearly 100 meters as an adult. Good lord. It was apparently exceedingly rare for more than 2 or 3 Ute to travel aboard the same starship. Oh. Okay, credibility. Founder species only? Only shows subspecies of the founder species? I don't know what that actually does. Colonizing a planet. The colonization screen is where you prepare a planet for colonization.
System survey complete.
Okay, I need to pause. Species must be selected to settle the planet, and a colony designation assigned to set its development focus. An overview of available districts, planet size, and potential modifiers is displayed. Prioritizing development based on planet's natural resources will help you make the most of your colonies. So, starbase upgrade. Newly built starbase acts as an outpost with limited defensive capabilities and no room for modules and buildings. As such, it does not yet appear as an outliner until it has been upgraded. Okay. Yeah, not worried about upgrading starbases yet.
To extend our great civilization to a second world. This will require the construction of a colony ship.
So select a starbase, shipyard, and colony ship. Newly constructed ship will appear next to starbase once completed. Can I assume I can still get this mostly set up right now, right? Colony designation. What do we have here? Okay, here. We have a lot of mining. Yeah, mining world. Specializes in production of minerals. Yeah, there's so many different mining districts. It may as well. Forge world, factory world, unification center, tech world, fortress world. Yeah, let's go ahead and just go with this then. So if we click colonize, Tau Ceti Prime, sure. Oh, wait, did it not key for some reason? Oh, I hit on cancel. That's why. Tau Ceti. Okay, so I think I need to... No, wait. Colonize offsetting a species. No, I have all the resources still. Mine. No, mine. No, mine. Not colonize offsetting a species. I already... Okay, it already is a plant colony, so it's already in motion then. Okay. So we have that there. You're set to build, well, buildings. Check over here. You can't do anything with that. Are you already done? Oh, you're already done. Okay. We'll have you go along there as well. Well, there's a lot of planets in here. New edict. More discovery. Research or subsidies. Research station output increased by 20%. From starbase construction is also about 20%. I don't know if I feel super into either of those yet. Adaptability, pop housing usage. You know what? Sure. Let's go for some like population-based stuff. So you are surveying. Oh, habitable world survey. We now know that without a doubt that a thriving biosphere is not something unique to Ketchup Cafe. Both the scientific community and the public at large are eager to learn more about the various forms of alien life found throughout the galaxy. Efforts to catalog the life forms we encounter are already underway, but our xenobiologists have urged us to focus our planetary survey efforts on habitable life-bearing worlds. Begin, okay. Or it could just get straight up Unity. No, let's start the event chain, I guess. Okay, how do I'm guessing that situation log? No? Wait. Event chain, here we go. Habitable world survey. Oh, we have to do 8 planets. Wow, okay. This one we have to recover artifacts. You get Empire. So I'm guessing these are probably just from another anomalies. We just find those like eventually. Build a colony ship. I assume that's already being built. Let's confirm that. I cannot close the situation log. Okay. The holy ketchup indeed. Okay, it is actually building. Good. It's gonna take a while, but it is actually building. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Mass extinction through the ages. Mass extinction's reconstructed. Huh. Okay. Planetary buildings. Okay, I need to construct a building. Okay, do I need to do the buildings manually then? City district, space age industry. Sure? I thought the buildings would be automatic, but I guess not. Production, mechanized mining.
Anomaly found.
I see myself being attempted to be boxed. Oh, come on in, Zenogre. How you doing tonight? Okay, so we're building something here at least. In space. So we're kind of weird looking cats, but you know we're still cats. I still count it. Also, I like how we have a planet just called Gordon. That amuses me. Okay, so there's some. Oh, we do have an event here. Okay, so you're surveying. You are not doing anything, so you can go survey that.
Construction complete.
Hey, I did a thing.
Colonists have all been transferred to the new colony ship, and our captain reports all systems go. A momentous day for sure.
There are different ways to establish a colony. Colonize a planet on the galaxy map. Yeah, I already did all that, and that's how they started. Okay, we're getting so much unity. Adaptability. Okay, yeah, improve habitability so we can be better on planets. That would definitely be good, because we're about to habitize one. Okay, so you're working on that. There's no other anomalies right now. How are you? Over it now, you're sluggish. Worth, though? I know that feeling. Especially when it comes to, like, spaghetti. Like, the more full you are, the better. Oh. Apparently we have 5,000 credits now. Spaghetti. The best spaghetti. Ship modifiers. Okay, so you do have the survey speed boost. You have not as much survey speed boost, but still a decent amount. Well, I suppose it's not really... Okay. Ancient life pod. An abandoned life pod was detected in the close orbit of Efrov... Or is that a T? No, that's an F. In Efrov 1. It is covered in scorch marks, presumably from when the pod's mothership exploded, and preliminary scans suggest it was built more than 5,000 years ago. The crew of the ISS Yosorum managed to open the pod, revealing the withered remains of a reptilian alien clad in a resplendent uniform. Clutched in one of its claws was a small picture of another individual from the same race, possibly a mate or a revered leader. Interesting. Yay, lore.
Congratulations.
More like General Scaled, am I right?
Our colonists are now in the process of building their first settlement, but it will take time for them to become self-sufficient.
Sounds about right. The colony will be a drain on our resources until the first settlement has been completed, so take care not to colonize too many planets at once. Our colony ship has gently touched down at the mouth of a large river delta on one of the continents of Tau Ceti Prime. This temperate forested area will provide shelter and easy access to raw materials. The ship has been converted to a reassembled ship shelter to serve as headquarters, and its reactor core removed to act as the colony's temporary power source. Tents filled with construction materials alongside prefab shelters have sprung up around the ship's hull as colonists disembark, marking the first Ketchupite city on an alien world. So here we get Xenophilia promoted modifier added for 20 years, Xenophile ethics attraction plus 100%. I think we're already kind of good on that regard. Or egalitarian ethics attraction. I mean... Okay, that we get credits, this we get food. We do need more food, so sure. Let's go for the food route. Okay, so you still have... You have one more planet here, then you move on. So nothing there then. Yeah, not really too much in this system, it seems. Okay, let's go let's see if we can actually help out here at all. Okay, still going.
Recruitment of a planetary governor to oversee operations there.
Most of our worlds would get by swimmingly without the luxury of a governor and benefit instead from a bonus depending on the government type. But to those planets fortunate enough, a governor can be a great boon. Governors can have a number of different effects on the planet they govern, most of them positive.
System survey complete.
Okay. And skill level of the governor. How do I... I'm assuming I can only put a governor in once the planet's properly colonized. Yeah, because I have, like, no options right now. Minor output increase, that's good. Yeah, that's going to be probably a while until anything actually fun happens there. I should move you over here. I don't think there's anything here to survey at this point, right? Yeah, nothing here. So you move over there. Then the other survey ship is right down here. Oh, I didn't mean to press that. And there's still stuff up here, which is kind of mostly in, I guess, Timbuktu land. Okay, so that'll lead us over to there. That's good to know. And then everything here. Yeah, we're in kind of our Whispering Garden Nebula. Little Ghost Nebula. It's just a little ghost. Bach Globule Badlands. I have so many questions and I don't know if I want answers to them. Kieran Dust Clouds. Gatekeeper's Embrace. Huh. Zakira Patch. We've got a bunch of little name sections close to us, but... Okay, and then here's one of the little gateways or whatever that lets you tell, or actual black hole. Actually, is that different from the... I think it might actually be different now that I think about it. We have some minerals to be found there. You know what, actually, sure, let's... Oh, right, we need to survey it first. Let's actually just have you get back here in the meantime, because you can go kind of anywhere from here just immediately. Also let time actually pass. We can actually do things. Back in here. Well, you're surveying... I feel like I thought there were more planets here when I saw last time. Expertise propulsion trait. To do research fee for propulsion plus 15%. Okay, that's if you're like a researcher. Honestly, I should probably make you a researcher at this point. The Skorak. Oh, you already had a research. Where was the research again? Okay, yeah, you're already there, so wait. So you can do that and run a ship at the same time. That's actually kind of cool. Adaptability. Resettlement cost minus 50%. Okay. Adaptive ecology, max districts, Building a district strategic resource costs and upkeep reduced? Heck yeah. Make me pay less for things that already exist. Yeah, I already know about the technology. That part is relatively simple. I have you set to go through all this currently. Kind of surprised there aren't more anomalies for me to look at. things. There's not really enough resources here to make it worth... Hello? The ISS Titimanak has discovered a previously unknown strategic resource dubbed Zro in the Larvo system. It is a rare aerosol with unknown origin, and when ingested, it enhances the PSI abilities of psionically gifted individuals. That sounds kind of dangerous, actually. We cannot extract this resource yet, but we could establish control over the system for future exploitation. We are sure to find more of these types of resources as we continue to explore the galaxy, each with unique properties and applications. Potentially useful. Okay. I don't remember if that was a thing in the original game or not. But sure, let's build an oh wait, we still need to wait for the survey to be done. How far along are you with that? Yeah, you still got kind of a bit. You know what? Actually, let's have you help out with surveying the galaxy. I'll assume you can... Yeah, you do your own little routing, which is nice. This way we can get all this stuff checked out faster. Is this the Zero? Okay, that's the Zero. Yay, research. Okay, we got more population speed. Naval capacity. Unlock clearing tile blusters. Tile blusters? Why did I say tile blusters? We can clear toxic kelp. We can get gene clinics. As recycling. Other stuff, medical stuff. Got upkeep, production. Don't know what those symbols mean. Gene clones offer advanced medical treatments, which statistically lead to significantly healthier and longer living population. Okay. Let's go with gene clinics, I guess. Okay, so you're double surveying that. There is some materials to get here. Oh, I thought they were like double teaming the same planet. Kinda wish they were. That'd have been cool. Tile blusters sounds like something you call a tornado when it blows to the kitchen tile factory. I'll allow it. Okay, you move on to the next system now.
System survey complete.
And I'll have you help with that one as well. And now you can build the outpost here. And you should be on your way out. Yeah, you're on your way out. Okay, good amount of planets here. This one might be worth doing things with. Hello? System surveyed. Okay, yeah. They're already building stuff there. Okay, now they moved over. So survey, research anomaly, fleet stance to evasive. We'll attempt to turn nearest friendly starbase. Fair enough.
Anomaly found.
Automatically survey. Oh! I could just do that. You know what? Sure. Investigate anomalies, survey, explore. Yeah, just do everything. Why are you going somewhere else for that? You were supposed to help. Okay, whatever. On an anomaly.
Construction complete.
Actually, we'll have you not explore. We'll have you survey and investigate. Maybe focus on just these two things. See, maybe that like keeps you in this area for now. That's a level 7 or 8. Our current scientist finds this anomaly hard, so they normally take 960 more days to research. I guess it's only, what, 2.5 years-ish? Maybe a little longer? I guess it's not so bad, but still? That's kind of a lot. Can I get somebody better with, like, surveying? Or not surveying, investigating. Research speed, survey speed. You have a bunch of things. Research speed, lifespan. Those are governor stuff. It's counselor. Anomaly. That's what I want to see. I wish I could get both of these, though. I guess I'll just deal with it. So you're over here currently. I'm guessing you're trying to survey all that stuff right now. Yeah, you're surveying. I'm guessing because they have Explorer, they'll probably check out like the new regions as well. And then this ship will come in and kind of like clean up all the gaps and whatnot. Also, everything should be built here, right? Yeah, build mining and research. You can't get the Zero yet, but eventually. Yeah, that's not really worth... Like, I guess this does give us some physics research. What do we have for physics right now? Okay, physics is already the thing we have the most research in, so we're not really too worried about that then. We get more research out of this, which would be nice. So many anomalies there. Good lord. That's a black hole, isn't it? Yeah, it's a black hole. That seems concerning. A science ship with a scientist or a military fleet led by commander to explore a system we have no intel on. Okay. Actually, that's what we just use this for. Just have you just start exploring. Yeah, this way we at least get access on the map to these. I think that's how that works. Oh. It helps if I let the game actually go. We already surveyed this planet? We have not surveyed this yet. Oh, this actually might be even a better planet now that I think about it then. Adaptability. Orbital bombardment, defense army. No, that's not helpful. Nothing super useful there. So there's gonna be 2 of these we can't get access to. Harmony, population upkeep -10. I like the sound of that. That'll be good once we find another race to actually trade with. Colony development speed, habitat, alloys upkeep, habitat districts, alloys upkeep. I guess we don't make a lot of alloys, so I guess maybe that would be a good thing. Star-based influence costs. I like that make things cheaper. More development speed. Population growth speed, star-based upkeep. I don't really care for domination or supremacy. Keep ethics, crime. Actually, I'll let the game go in the meantime. That's a lot of stuff. Demolition time. I don't know if I want that necessarily. Maximum negative traits down. I like that actually. Let's go harmony for now. That has potentially more immediate benefits. Okay, so you're still working on stuff there. You are still surveying.
Remarkable. We have discovered spacefaring alien entities that may or may not be intelligent.
Oh.
But let's face it, probably are. Their true nature will remain a mystery to us until we complete the appropriate project to investigate them.
Okay.
I suggest we do so post-haste, lest they investigate us first.
To investigate a first contact, open the situation log. Click on Show First Contact. Well, okay, so enigmatic spacefarers. The sovereign Ketchupian realms has finally encountered fellow wanderers among the stars. Whatever the intentions of these aliens, the atmosphere on Ketchup Cafe can be best described as rapturous. At last, someone to bear witness. New beginnings. Alright, first contact, here we go. Having encountered unknown entities in the blackness of space, we should attempt to establish communications. I'm guessing that's here. This may be achieved by selecting first contact in the situation log and clicking the show first contact button, or alternatively by pressing first contact button on the galaxy map to access it directly.
We have come into contact with a new entity, perhaps a space-dwelling creature or another empire. We can learn more about them by making first contact.
You'll need to assign an envoy to this mission. They will work to establish communications with the entity and decipher any language they may use. Assign an envoy, click on the portrait in the first contact window. Select one of the available envoys. That's them. We have made first contact with mysterious aliens at Eye of Hawking system. For now, we have codenamed them the Lamed aliens until we can find out more about them. If they possess a language, we must decipher it in order to establish communications. Okay, there we go. Okay, we could probably just like hire an envoy too if we need to, I think. Sending an envoy to investigate these aliens will help us find out more about them and potentially establish diplomatic relations. Is there any difference between these? Need to be assigned. I think they're all... You know, I feel like if we want to have people, like, introducing themselves to new species, we probably want them to at least be somewhat xenophilic, so let's pick, you. Alright, so you are working on them. Difficulty 7. Reduce the likelihood of getting successful results at the end of an investigation phase. Each chapter of a first contact investigation can have a different difficulty value. Skill bonus to increase the likelihood of getting successful results. Huh. Empire's skill bonus is increased by successfully completing first contact processes and by improving its code-breaking ability. This bonus increases breakthrough chance. Insights represent how much information you've uncovered in relation to a chapter in the first contact investigation. Insights increase breakthrough chance. Okay. So I guess we just let that go for a while.
Established.
First contact, we discovered space alien entities. Okay, I already did all that. Okay, so we did something here? Oh, maybe we actually finally built the... Okay, we finally built the city proper. So that... Oh, automation on, please. Yeah, that way you do everything just kind of on your own. Can't upgrade that yet, apparently. Actually, can we do anything with our home planet? Yeah, automation is on, but it doesn't really seem like a lot is happening, which seems weird. Commercial zones, hollow theaters, planetary administration, mixed industry. Yeah, what do we actually generate here? Oh, we made it. I don't like that icon.
Spaceborne life form encountered.
Hostile fleets. Breeding grounds.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Oh, okay, pause. The Amor Alveo system gives off a strongly hostile impression on first sight. None of its planets are remotely habitable, either scorched by the searing heat of the system's 3 suns or stripped of life by powerful solar storms. However, despite all this, it seems to be inhabited in large numbers by a previously unknown large spaceborne organism, groups of which fled in and out of between the blisteringly hot inner system and the large gas giant further out in what appears to be an elaborate breeding ritual. It is unclear what attraction the system could possibly hold for these creatures. Regardless, they seem intent on protecting it, and have already turned toward us, approaching the ISS Tatuta in an overly threatening manner. That's, okay, so we have this other race here. Let's, get them being worked on by another xenophilic person. At least that one seems easier, but it'll probably still take a while to get that done. Okay, not you. I found a special star system? I don't know how I feel about this. I am gonna die. Run the hell away. What? Oh, wait, no, that's... Oh, they're in the middle of combat. I can't... Well, that's actually our military ship. That's not our science ship. But that's not really much of a... Okay, yeah, just immediately died. Commander Pak Joseph ran the engines of his ships to their limits when the so-and-so disengaged from the recent battle in the armor star system. He has learned to squeeze extra speed out of any ships under his command. That's kind of cool. But, yeah. Also, black hole.
Construction complete.
Oh, there's so much stuff going on. Okay. Okay, we get more minerals now. That's cool. New research. What is all these? Okay, different computers, I guess? Yeah, ships have a chance to escape instead of die. They just end up lost in space until they find their way back. Did that one actually, like, die then, or did that just get lost in space at that point? Yeah, I don't... At least if it gave me a prompt, I missed it. Let's edict. Building slots. I don't know if I necessarily need that. Hull points, help points. Launch ship type frigates. Space torpedoes. Army damage. Energy upkeep increased. Go with this. Looks like it escaped. The ship icon with the question mark at the top should tell me their ETA. At least one of our fleets has gone missing in action. It'll take them some time to return and rejoin the ranks. Okay. Okay, that's good. That's gonna be like half a year, but they will come back apparently. And I assume they come back within like our home system, whatever, and not the area that they got lost in. 'Cause that would really suck otherwise. The gale speed, I think that's the one we just saw. Gale speed, yeah. So they go a little faster in their ship now. The bubble next to it should tell you how many died. I lost the prop now. Unless I can check here. Oh, we had 3 ships under it. I didn't even notice that. So I'm guessing, yeah, they do appear at home base, which is default in my home system. Good to know. Yeah, so based on this, I don't think we lost any of them, actually. We actually got to keep the entire fleet, which is nice. Yeah, please encounter the house of... Yep. Yeah, that's going to be kind of fun. The combat stats. Lost. Damage output. Evasion? Hit ratio? I don't really know how to read that, so... First contact event pending. Yeah, keep trying.
System survey complete.
Our linguists are becoming increasingly frustrated. Our failure to provide them with sufficient material to make progress on decoding the language used by the Lamed aliens. It seems that particular aliens are doing their utmost to prevent their signals from being heard by the wrong ears. Okay, so in that case, I think I need the system surveyed. Okay, that's good. There's hardly anything here. There's a habitable planet, but... Yeah, so escaped, it would say if I lost anything. That's good, at least. Yeah, let time continue for now. I think once we get the combat ship or fleet back, I'll start maybe trying to add stuff to it. I don't know how much I can actually build necessarily. I guess I can check.
System survey complete.
All the surveys. We have 1 shipyard. Yeah, I'll just wait until they pop back, which they just now pop back. Yep, there they are. Okay. So now I need to figure out how it actually like add to a given fleet. Split fleet, transfer ships. Okay, I think that's how I would do it. Okay, so I'll pause for now while I figure out how this works. Shipyard. We only have like the 1 ship type we can build, really. Missions base, automatically generated from the latest technology. Hull points, armor. Okay, so what is your each individual ship worth? Only like 40 something power each. That's really not a lot. Yeah, at the left, one of the buttons lets you add to fleet. Yeah, okay, reinforce. Already at full strength though, so I guess they can't take any more. That's unfortunate. Maybe I should be focusing on getting some like military stuff built up. But yeah, I think for now, we'll just have you start exploring like other, hopefully less deadly regions. So what are our science ships doing? Okay, so you are... Okay, you're investigating. Very slow. Oh, right, it's because it's this one, yeah. I mean, that will be fun once it gets done, at least. Yeah, one of the many icons at the edge of the screen. They heal if you let them idle over a starbase. I didn't even check to see if they even still needed to heal. Okay, so they... Oh, yeah, they are actually damaged. Well, too late now. Well, you know what? I can pull them back real quick. I'll give him a chance to heal up before I send him back out, I guess. Okay, I know how the anomalies work. Nothing else for me to really construct that's really worth... I guess you're surveying that right now. Oh, there's not really a lot of planets, though. I mean, I guess the 6 minerals would be nice. Sure, let's just...
System survey complete.
Okay, perfect timing, I guess. So build another outpost there. Campaign to elect new cafe owners underway. The result will be announced in 6 months. Okay. And this is... I got the principal trait. Principled. More stability, okay. Okay, so you're going over there. Oh. Repairs. Oh! Well, that was quick. I feel like they like just barely arrived. I'll take it, though. And then more traits. Okay, now I think I want to start doing some more military stuff. Would that be expansion? No, that's colony. Supremacy? Yeah, naval capacity 20, army damage. I don't know if the capacity is like based on fleets or like total. Actually, yeah, just ship upkeep being brought down would be nice too. Yeah, let's get this started. How's our research currently going? Okay, that's gonna be done fairly soon. Subsidies. Yeah, these aren't gonna happen for a while, but... And you're supposed to be heading over to here, yep. You are still exploring over here. Or you're investigating, I should say. You're in transfer. Ruler elected. Yay, I rewon election.
Complete.
I did it. My fogs have been fully surveyed. Is there anything...
Research complete.
Research, I guess, would be kind of nice, but not really super helpful. Fusion reactor, new research. Improved deflectors. 8 points in shield regen, okay. Improved reactor booster. Better reactor boosters to be fitted on our ships. Research speed, research upkeep. They're kind of bigger researches. Honestly, I kind of want better defenses at this point, given how easily we got trounced. Hello? Oh. Upon entering a more Alveo... Wait. Again? First content locked. Dismiss it. Wait. Upon entering a more Alveo, our sensors picked up strange readings. Dismisses first as glorified asteroids. Things quickly changed when it was discovered that these entities reacted aggressively to movement in space, even at great distance? Observation of these entities, preferably from a safe distance, is advised. Best view from afar, keep it up. First contact process advances. Okay, so I guess we did learn something. We made first contact with mysterious aliens in the Amor Alveo system. For now, we have codenamed them Pay Aliens until we find out more about them. Okay, so we've confirmed that they're definitely hostile. Tread with caution. Yeah, I guess we just let them do their thing in the meantime. How do I check?
The species screen lists
Not that.
all types of nominally intelligent beings we have encountered. We can toggle species to display only citizens of our empire or all known denizens of the galaxy.
Yeah, that's not what I was trying to do. Contacts.
Contact
No?
screen, we see a detailed list of all the various empires we have encountered. Their opinions of us are visible at a glance, and we can quickly and easily engage in diplomacy.
I suppose, yeah, we don't know how to talk for the other ones yet, so it doesn't show up on there. How do I check my first contacts?
The victory screen lists certain conditions.
Yeah. Oh, I have to click on the things here. Okay, so that's being worked on. Okay, so I'm guessing every time this bar fills and we don't succeed, we get an insight. So that was just better toward that. Where was the first? Oh, I think this was the first contact we had. Hello? Neutral fleets. Okay. Oh, I'm glad they're neutral. Because they would probably murder me. I will leave you be. No, because we only have 2 first contacts right now. Yes, you're still working on that. Okay, now we have a 10% chance for each attempt. I'm guessing everything above. Oh,
complete.
it's actually a better rate than I expected. A mining station. Okay, that's fine. You're gonna take a bit, but not too long, technically. Did I have anything? So I have you over there. More neutral ships over there. I don't know if I like the fact that the neutral ships seem to be following me. I'm just trying to explore. I promise. So you are probably surveying still? Yeah, I think you're Oh, okay. First contact. Yes, you're surveying still. Oh. I don't know why I had the game paused. Yeah, nothing else here really worth grabbing as far as resources go. How close are you? Oh, you're almost done. Let's second go. Oh. First contact event. Okay. We have detected a significant Lamed alien's presence in the Ponal system. Although there are no inhabited planets as far as we can tell, a large space installation of some sort orbits the system's primary star. Our elected officials have informed the public that we have most likely stumbled upon an outpost belonging to a previously unknown interstellar civilization. Before we can communicate with them, we need to translate their language. Was this a third one? Oh no, it's the same one, okay. So these are the ones that we don't know about yet, but they seem neutral so far. Oh, that's a higher difficulty even. Our links are... Okay, so same thing there. Yeah, we'll just keep at it, I guess. And council agenda. Extra unity. I don't know if I want unity right now. Okay, so once a thing is launched, is it like basically permanent, or does that only have like a certain duration? Unavailable. Okay, it requires a certain other ethos. Faction approval. I really don't... Actually, I haven't even checked my factions in a while. How do I check my factions? I guess I could just do this. No? How do I check my factions? Government? Factions, here we go. Okay, we're doing pretty good overall, I would say. I still don't know what this is. Benevolent subjugation policy. Benevolent approach to subjugation. Unless I go here? Subjugation. Okay, so our subjects are as much a part of us as we are of them. Okay. We'll not be able to change our stance on this for 10 years, but also we'll have these effects. Defensive, defensive. Yeah, I think I'm fine with all that. Okay, so now the other people will be happier with us. Yay! At least eventually they will be. Yeah, otherwise, we still need to make proper new contact. All right, we still gotta do the agenda stuff. Open arms, automatic resettlement, trade. I mean, now that these really seem all that good, sure, let's get more unity. Why not? And yeah. What about edicts? We have map the stars, survey speed, and anomaly discovery. Sure, we can do that. We have unity. We got a lot of unity. We can use that. Active. Let's go. Select the council agenda. Oh, I can still pick another one? I guess I take this... Oh. Ute cruiser. The remains of a Ute cruiser have been found in orbit around Mufrid 5. It seems to have fallen victim to weapons fire, but given the extreme age of the Hulk, it is difficult to be certain. There is no indication that the ship was ever equipped with an FTL drive. Must have traveled between stars at sub-light speeds. Okay. Special project Derelict Cruiser.
Situation log updated.
Okay, so that was in Mufrid. Let me try to finish this one up first. Let's get that started, I guess. So where is Mufrid? Not there. Okay, here. Okay, that was the big thing I was researching here. Got it. Derelict Cruiser. Are you... Actually, yeah, go ahead and do the research project there. We can try to get that figured out. Principle 2. Let's second go. Yeah, more stability. First contact event. Oh? So the entities encountered by our fleet some time ago are new, wondrous forms of spaceborne life. Quickly nicknamed Space Amoeba following an analyst's gross misreading of initial sensor output, the creature is in fact larger than the average Ketchupian Corvette. We should leave it be and remotely monitor the creature and its kin from the Ketchup Cafe. There's fascinating creatures. We get 30 influence, I guess. Okay, it's the same result either way. Wait. Amoeboid pacification? Okay, so actually different projects then. Ends the first contact procedure with special or Space Amoeba gathering. We can learn to coexist, sure. Yeah, we can definitely learn to coexist.
To establish communications stand testament to our technological ingenuity, but results are lacking. It is likely that the other party possesses only an animal level of intelligence, if any at all.
Pre-sapients offer little to no diplomatic interactions, but depending on your empire type, they can sometimes be uplifted, exterminated, enslaved, or observed. Okay. Art. Okay, that's literally the same thing we just read. I guess there's another Okay, there was a project we had to work with. Okay, so that we already figured that one out. Contacts? No, not that. Okay, how do I... Because it wasn't that one. That was the first contact with somebody else. Contact screen. Yeah, contact's not apparently where I want to go. So where do I follow up with, I guess, that particular special project? Would that be a situation log? Here it is, okay. Oh, it's just the research points, okay. Any current physics research will be put on hold for the duration. What is our current physics research? That would take a while anyway. Sure. Situation log. Let's research this in 10 years. Yeah, if we can get like big, like super ship space, like space pets, that'd be cool. I'm assuming this place is probably owned by the Lamed aliens, but I don't know for certain. Are we not getting anything from this? Hold on, it's time to check for diplomacy upgrades. Embassies plus 3 unity. Allows advanced diplomatic actions without an embassy. Multi-Federation cohesion, available envoys. We don't need either of those. Federation naval capacity contribution, border friction, trust cap, trust growth. Diplomatic acceptance 5. I like where these kind of go to. Yeah, let's build this up in advance. I'm trying to get to those. So do we only have like a chance of getting an insight each time this pops up? Oh, that might be very unfortunate, actually. Yeah, 'cause if they're never actually progressing, that's going to cause a lot of issues. I guess that's probably where like the code breaking thing comes into play with something I saw earlier.
Special project complete.
Oh. Precursors of the Ute. The archaeologists investigating the derelict Ute cruiser above Merford 5 have transmitted their report. There are 2 large cryo chambers in the cruiser's midsection, designed to house 1 Ute in each in suspended animation. Given the massive size of Ute individuals, this was apparently their standard crew complement on vessels of this size. No Ute remains were found anywhere on the ship, but the archaeologists managed to recover logs from a computer that monitored the life science and medical condition of the crew. It has provided valuable data on Ute physiology. Ooh, we got an artifact. And we got some research. Let's second go. Okay, so you're not doing anything currently. You can go back to autoing. And yeah, let's try to get some more planets explored in the meantime. Where do I want to go next?
System survey complete.
I guess since you're already here, let's have you get to there. Also, where did I just apply here then? Ooh, that's actually kind of a lot of resources. Although I think I probably need to do... Yeah, I need to... Yeah, can I just build a thing here? I didn't want you to move quite yet, but... Wait. No, this is surveyed, right? Oh, it's claimed by none. Okay, so never mind. We can't do anything about that then. Never mind. How do I cancel? No. Do not disband. How do I cancel the orders? Okay, I can just update it. Unfortunately, that is not viable. I guess I could... Yeah, I'll just build an outpost here. Why not? Okay, first contact. Okay, as we begin to pick up more and more visual images of the aliens known as the Lamed aliens, it was inevitable that these would eventually be leaked to the wider public. Their appearance has proven delightful to the Ketchupian public, who are now impatient to make closer acquaintance with these aliens. They're isolationist. It looks like a living heart. These aliens would prefer to be left all alone. Perhaps that is for the best. Our opinion of the Lamed aliens improves. Alien appreciation modifier added for 10 years. Xenophile ethics extraction was 25%. Okay. Okay, we can still try to make more contact. I don't know if they're gonna like that, but I just want to let them know that we're friendly. Okay, so I'm guessing this is, yeah, that's probably where they're based, I'm guessing. I'm guessing we found their home station then. Okay, so where did our military ship go? Where are you at? Oh, Roamer 2? Science ship. Oh, survey speed increase, heck yeah. Where? Oh, my military ship's down there, okay, got it. Yeah, I don't want you to go too far away for now, so I'll have you start maybe come over here afterward. Yeah, just so we can get, like, access to a bunch of these. And then I think I had you build... Okay, you're in the middle of building it. Wait, I didn't want you to build a starbase. I wanted you to build a... Or was that...
Construction complete.
Okay, so there's an outpost. Alright, it looks like we do have ads starting up momentarily, so let me go ahead and pause this. Thankfully, the music still plays when I'm all tabbing out. But yeah, let me go take a quick little bio break, turn on the BRB in the meantime. And yeah, we'll be back in a few heckin' minutes. Until then, the burb. Alright, and let us get back to it. Slide myself in. Turn off the burb. Let us resume. I was entirely expecting that I had like forgotten to pause. Then by the time I came back, like everything would be exploded. So we got that built up. A cause to dance? Strange occurrences have been reported among the colonists on Tau Ceti Prime. Apparently, many individuals have taken to dancing on the streets for hours and even days on end, refusing to stop until they are physically restrained. So far, it has only affected a relatively small portion of the population, and our authorities have yet to establish a pattern. Huh. That's concerning. And thank you for the welcome back. I don't know how I feel about that. Is anything... I suppose we haven't actually, like, surveyed... I don't know if anybody ships even down here yet. I'm guessing these are all already owned. Yeah, nothing else that we've explored so far is really worth... I mean, we're exploring these two right now. Oh, the Dancing Plague. The isolated incidents of spontaneous, prolonged dancing on Tau Ceti Prime have escalated somewhat, and groups of hundreds of Ketchupites are now compulsively dancing in a variety of different styles. Surprisingly, even those who have never shown much interest in dancing are suddenly able to perform expert moves, and the old among them have rediscovered the vigor of their youth. Although many residents are jokingly referring to it as the Dancing Plague, it is no joking matter. The dancers show no concern for their bodily needs, and risk dancing themselves to death. Okay, not naturally, must find out what's afflicting them. Or start the music, it's party time. Oh god, I don't know what to do. Special project, the Dancing Plague. Or just let them... I mean, it's... Hold on, can I still look up the... wait, no, not like that. So how are they actually doing, like, setting-wise? Leader assignment? Wait, can I do, like, another leader here? Or would it replace this one? Sector Governor. Welcome in, Jasper. How you doing tonight? I am still trying to figure out how this game even works. So come on in and be confused with me. Dockship upkeep. Okay, so I need something that's actually good for, like, a governor position. This counselor. That's not counselor. Planet, you don't really help with this one. Stellaris, you seen this before? Yeah, this game has been out for quite a while at this point. When did this game come out, actually? Hold on. This game came out... Oh, wow, almost a decade ago. Like, May 9th, 2016. So yeah, this game has definitely been out for a while. Although they have done a bunch of updates, and I know... I mean, some of this has felt new, some of it has still felt the same. Because apparently they supposedly did, like, a bunch of UI changes and changed how some mechanics work, stuff like that. Yeah, hire people to do stuff, negotiate, conquer, and trade. Kind of, sort of, yeah. It's basically Civilization, but in space, is the way I describe it. Also, I like how even though I have, like, the automation on, it doesn't actually seem to automate anything. I don't know if that's a bug with this, because everything is activated. It should be building stuff. But apparently it's not. Can I just... Yeah, let's just build, like, one of everything here. What can we build here that'd be special? Metallurgist jobs. Yeah, we got plenty of minerals for now. Turn minerals into alloys. So from 12 to about 8. That should be really good. Actually, since this is kind of based on... Yeah, let's do that. You know what? Let's just let them dance. Everybody needs to have a little bit of fun in their life. Okay, so is there anything else we can do in the meantime? So the game is actually progressing. Hello? I suppose we know that they're hostile right now, so that's why it shows red like that.
Construction complete.
I think we are still researching them, though. Okay, construction, so we got that built. So we have those resources.
System survey complete.
Okay, we get some more alloys. Why not? Build an outpost. The Eternal Party. Although our scientists are still baffled by the cause of the so-called Dancing Plague, it does not seem to pose a danger to our colonists. While those affected by it experience a feeling of exhilaration and an irresistible urge to dance, Their survival instinct means that exhaustion forces them to rest sooner or later. Furthermore, it seems that only some areas are significantly affected by this phenomenon. Local entrepreneurs have already begun designating these areas as party zones, advertising Tau City Prime as the planet of eternal festivity, where young and old alike may come to release their shackles and enjoy themselves. Well, party on, Wayne. Party on, Garth. And I've just exposed how old I am. Yay. Okay. Okay, more amenities and more growth speed. Heck yeah. Yeah, just let people alone, let them party the way they wish, and prosperity will beckon. That is the lesson tonight. Okay, that's an actual... Okay, that's our military ship, so you're going to do stuff, I assume. Oh, I think you're going to do stuff over there. Is there anything? Okay, there's a research project. Don't know how much is actually surveyed at this point. I wish I could see just how much, like, proportion-wise everything is surveyed. Okay, new tradition. What was the one we just got? We just got this. I know we wanted to build up to something, but I forget what it was. I don't think... Was it actually this one? Actually, naval capacity and ship upkeep. Those I did want to get to. Yeah, let's do that. We do have a relatively easy one to get here. So sales. You think there are mods for this? Oh, there are absolutely mods. In fact, the launcher for this game actually includes an option to be able to like activate all mods you have currently, and then actually like choose mods as well. So there's actually even some like in-game support for mods too, which is kind of cool. I haven't really played this enough necessarily to really think about mods yet, so I'm kind of like unknowing in that kind of thing. But yeah. Also, I should have you start building stuff too. What are these icons? Find those unemployed pops that automatically migrate to other planets. Okay. Support the construction of additional buildings. Okay. So yeah, let's go ahead. Let's try to do like a... What are the archives? These are actually new to me. Administrative bureaucrat jobs, turns consumer goods. We don't really have a lot of those right now. It's some Unity, more Unity, consumer goods upkeep. We have a lot of citizens. Oh, that seems like way too much actually. Okay, research lab, consumer good. Okay, that's actually affordable. Yeah, we'll do that so we get some more science going on. Then we'll build a little bit of everything else. Because why not? Management. I still don't know if this really does anything special for me or not. I don't have anything blocked, which is nice. Yeah, I think my only issue with this game is that there is so much information, and you don't really know like which ones you need to focus on and when you're like first trying to play it, which is kind of like my, like I said, my only real thing against it. Okay, this place has some decent resources, and there's still a decent bit more planets to explore too. We might have to build an outpost here. Okay, so we have construction here. Okay, you're going over there to build an outpost.
System survey complete.
That is the... Okay, Alvarez apparently like nothing. Okay, I guess it's a research project. Are you going for the research? You are investigating it, cool. So I guess once you get that... Actually, once you get that built, we'll have you build all the appropriate stations. Why did our minerals go down so much? I need to address that. I'll be able to address that here, actually. Sounds good to me. Yeah, once you get finished here, it's still taking a while to build that. I guess that's fair.
Spaceborne life form encountered.
Where? Okay, more of the space amoebas. Why? Oh, they're all the way down here. Okay, escape now. Just go. On Solar Sails, we have found the wreckage of an archaic spaceship of unusual design. Instead of using propulsion similar to that of modern ships, the craft relied on large sails unfurled in the vacuum of space. Presumably, the ship harvested solar energy and drifted on the solar winds created by starlight. Curious? Create message in a bottle archaeological site at Avior. Okay, where's Avior? That is over here. Cannot excavate outside of my empire. Dang it. Is this place owned? Wait, I'm lacking something. I'm lacking influence? Use for strategic actions, for example, to build outposts, make claims, blah, blah, blah. That's concerning, actually. Can I... Okay. I'm not so interested in this location anymore, so can I just cancel this? How do I cancel my actions? Maybe I just tell them to go here instead, I guess? Okay, that's not fully surveyed yet, which is the other problem. I'll just have you move here instead of... How do I clear out orders? Return, move... Okay, there we go. Okay, so move here. We'll wait until this section gets fully surveyed, then we'll try to build stuff here instead. Yeah, because I knew there was like some limit on how you can do like outposts and stuff like that, and apparently I guess that's where that comes in. Power projection. By supporting a large navy size relative to empire size. Yeah, good luck with that. You know, when you watched this game a couple years ago, you were impressed with how pretty it was. Yeah, and the thing, it actually looked like pretty from the very start too. Even like a decade ago. Oh, okay, that was when we discovered it. Okay, so that's been surveyed now. So theoretically, I should be able to build a starbase there. Okay, so it has a high like initial cost for influence. That's what the issue was. Linkkirk? At first I read that as Link. Yeah, I do like how some random sections of each galaxy get like random names as well. Like this section over here is the Zakira patch. Then we have the Gatekeeper's Embrace.
Spaceborne life form encountered.
Oh dear. I don't like that.
These are unknown spacefaring entities.
Oh, we are gonna die.
More about them, and maybe even initiate first contact by completing the appropriate special project.
Wait, Lambda Alien. Are they the neutral ones? Oh, okay, that's what's coming. Okay. Yeah, do not do that. Escape right away. We do have a first contact, I guess. We should have enough, okay. So we made first contact with the mysterious aliens in the Baloric system. For now, we have codenamed them the Lambda Aliens until we find out more about them. And we'll make you the assigned, because why not?
Construction complete. Excellent. Construction has been finished on our new planetary building.
Yay, things happen.
Begin producing resources.
Okay, so now you can come in and start build all the mining stations. Yeah, I really wish that... one thing I think is a bug in this, in that you can technically set your planets to like develop on their own, but so far I've noticed that none of them are actually like building any buildings on their own. But you still have to do all that stuff like manually. For minerals and consumer goods. I guess I'm taking like forever just to build stuff. That's part of the issue. Civilian industries, alloy. Yeah, I don't want to do either of those yet. Can I just like make more? I guess these are just jobs that they create. This one. Housing and amenities. Okay. I don't think we really need housing right now. Ability. Crime. What do I say my... Like, okay. Okay, there are no available jobs. How many unemployed do we have, though? How do I see my unemployed numbers? Economy? 3, 4, 5... Okay, so we don't have a lot of people unemployed, which is currently a plus. Well, I imagine once we get the buildings actually finished, then we'll probably start getting...
System survey complete.
We're good. That would give us more research, but we don't need research at this point. Increase crime and spawn defense armies. Medical center. Don't need those really. Increase food. Yeah, we don't need food. We need mining. Just straight up. I don't think we can do any mining right now. Turn minerals into alloys. Yeah, we actually can't use that for that. Okay, good to know. What do archives do? Bureaucrat.
Construction complete.
Charismatic trait. Edict upkeep and edict fund. Okay. Okay, first contact event pending. The Lamet alien stationed a vessel at our border, broadcasting a repeating signal. It was a challenge to translate the message, but our linguists believe they are inviting one of our representatives to a multi-day cultural exchange event on their ship. What a trusting gesture, or absolutely not. I don't think this is going to end well, but let's do it. Oh, wow. Okay, that's like super easy. Which honestly seems weird given that they're isolationists. I get the feeling we're gonna lose our envoy. I just had that feeling. It says equal chances to end well or poorly no matter what you choose. Sounds about right. Just coin flip either way. It's overwhelming force tradition. Okay, so I can't do that, but I'm fine with that. We had that. Ship build speed. Commander capacity and starting skill level. Yeah, I think I kind of want to start building toward that. Well, here's hoping for minimal shenanigans then. And of course, because it's this stream, it's going to be maximum shenanigans and like all the time. Ooh, that's actually a lot of minerals down there too.
The other party completely stole our thunder, establishing contact with us before we had managed to decipher their communications protocols.
Oh, okay. I don't know which race that was for. We're receiving a transmission from the Curavinserian alignment. They appear to have successfully translated our language. Diplomatic channels are now open and all hostilities have ceased for the moment.
Communications protocols have been established. We can now engage in diplomacy with this empire. Their current opinion of us depends on how first contact was conducted.
Okay.
Communications protocols have been established. We can now engage in diplomacy with this empire. Their current opinion of us depends on how first contact was conducted.
During first contact, we also gain intel. As we gain further intel on an empire, more details about them become visible to us. Okay. Was that an L? That's an L. The Clorvinserian. We are the Clorvinserian alignment, minions of the wise overseer Adav Uvi Evelyn. Our aim is to improve ourselves through the use of technology, and whether you agree with these goals or not, we trust you will remain amicable neighbors. Yeah, I'd say we are delighted to meet you, Clinvinserians. As soon as I learn how to pronounce your name properly. We seek to distance ourselves? No. Oh god, no, I would not tell him to go away. Yes, little, like floating space heart alien friend. We are delighted to meet you. We shall seek friendly relations. The news that we have encountered intelligent alien life for the first time is spreading like wildfire throughout the sovereign Ketchupian realms. Our citizens are fascinated by these beings, and the media is full of reports and speculation on their culture and society. The revelation that we are not alone in this galaxy has largely been greeted with celebration on Ketchup Cafe. Just like us, the aliens appear to be relative newcomers on the galactic stage, and the level of technology is similar to our own. This is a momentous occasion. So, can I do anything else with like discussions right now? We have a lot of favorability. We currently have neutral relations, but we have like a plus 100. I guess on an envoy, I'm definitely gonna heck and do that. Diplomacy. They're protective. I'm guessing that's just what they're attitude protective. Yeah. Lisa, we are weak and need their protection. They're honestly not wrong. Diplomacy.
This empire is dropping. We risk losing the information we have previously gathered about them as intel becomes stale over time.
To increase intel level, maintain diplomatic agreements, assign envoys. Yeah, what do I do the envoy? None of those. Great deal. Okay, there we go. Improve relations. Maki Dekut can do it. I did. Okay. Investigating first contact. Okay, yeah. Wait. It didn't say that before. And I could get an MC right away. I do like the sound of that. Established MC. Okay. Thing is, the checkmark tells me that it's already... Oh, wait. Okay. Since you don't have inventive, we can only speculate as to the reasons. We aim to establish an embassy on Clork for the future betterment of Ketchupian Clorvinserian diplomacy. I don't have to do any favors, so confirm. I guess they're perfectly fine with it. We are improving our relations. Okay, it takes a moment. Gotcha.
Incoming Incoming transmission.
Independence guaranteed. Diplomatic proposal will automatically be wait. Okay, so the embassy was good. Heck yeah. Guarantee independence. The Clonvensarian alignment views the continued independence of the sovereign Ketchupian realms as a prerogative. We are prepared to formally devote ourselves to that cause. Guarantees the independence of our empire. If we are attacked, they will automatically come to our defense. Heck yeah. Thank you very much, friend. Friend. Yeah, is there anything else we can do, like, immediately? Diplomacy screens where we communicate, blah, blah, blah. Shown as a list of 5 levels, ranging from terrible to excellent. In order to make a deal or agreement, you must have a sufficient relations level. Focus on making ketchup, not war. Exactly. So independent, we're improving relations, they're improving relations. Heck yeah. I don't know if anything else would really require positive relations or 20 trust. I don't have any of those right now. Yeah, I'm guessing it probably takes a while for us to be able to actually, like, do anything with them. Infiltration progress. Okay, that's if I'm doing, like, spy stuff. I'm not doing spy stuff. Intel's changing at a rate of 1 per month to a maximum of 10. Intel will tend toward the highest of... Okay. Diplomatic packs may grant additional intel to the other party, regardless of the current intel level. From MC diplomatic packs. Anti-independence. Yeah, we don't have the military for that, so I don't think they'd really rely on that too much. Okay, so I guess you can't really do too much else with them right now. We'll just let kind of time pass, let our envoy do their thing. And, okay, so that's them then. So there's... Are you working on stuff right now? Oh, event. We have discovered a new life form on Belorix, so calling a life form may be incorrect. The entities appear to be fully automated mechanical drones built exclusively for some unknown industrial purpose. Observations will continue, but since it's likely that these machines are programmed with defensive protocols, it'd be prudent to tread lightly. Keep looking, but use caution. Yeah, we'll let them do their thing then. Yeah, they'll offer packs too every once in a while when they become available. Cool. Yeah, I know one thing I always love seeing in games like this is when, like, the other civilizations or empires or races, or whatever you want to call them, are actually, like, peaceful with you and actually offer you, like, stuff like that as well. Because I remember the very first game of this style that I played... Oh, just like this. The galaxy presents enough threats without having to worry about a war between the sovereign Ketchupian realms and the clone Vessarian alignment. We suggest entering into a non-aggression pact. Heck yeah. But yeah, being able to actually do like diplomatic and like friendly things with other civilizations, whatever, is always one of my favorite things to do in this game. Especially when when you do like the research agreements, get research faster, trade agreements, get more money, stuff like that. Because I know like the very first game of this style I played was Civilization 2 back when I was a kid, and you could do stuff like that like for a decent portion of the early, maybe middle game. But by the time you get to the end game, no matter how good your relationship is with other people, no matter how good the trade packs, they always all turn against you at the end. Because in that game, the only way you could actually win was just by destroying the other civilization. And yeah, it's like no matter who you were playing with, they always did that at the end. That always made me sad. Which is kind of mostly why I played with the cheat menu and actually just removed all of the other... Oh, I need to do something here. And so I basically removed all the other empires to begin with, so I made it like literally a single player game at that point. From farmers, I really don't need food. We already have plenty of that. Fleet command limit, kind of like that. Off-world trading company? 2 trade, no, we don't really need that. Society research, meh. Yeah, let's go for the space combat. Actually, what other first contacts are we still missed? Oh no, I think there's one like special project. Okay, that's still going for a while. That's gonna be stuff we play through eventually. Being investigated. Okay. All right, there was this thing too. Use site. Use days left until roll.
The archaeology window shows details of the currently selected archaeology site. After progress is made, you can still go back and read previous stages by clicking the rune icons.
I could have sworn I started this one already. Run around the secrets of a site. A scientist must make a breakthrough to advance through each of the site stages. Scientists with the relevant traits and higher skills or higher skills speed the progress of advancing to the next stage. A higher difficulty will slow it. Okay. Do I have a scientist open currently? Why is only one scientist popping up? Should have had two. Yeah, I have one here who is not doing anything currently, actually. So yeah, we'll assign you to that. You site. So where are you located? Go to. So you're not doing anything. So we'll have you focus on... Oh, right. That's why I couldn't do it, because it's outside of my... Oh, so if actually I could just build... Oh, I don't have the influence for it. That actually sucks. Okay, so the packs do take up influence. That's good to know. Okay, so I actually can't do anything with that yet. But yeah, that's going on eventually. That'll take a while to get. So I need to survey more stuff. Oh, and they just claimed it. Dag nabbit. Unsurvey. I think you're surveying it now, right? You're moving. Okay, you're surveying that. Okay, so in that case... Oh, wait, no, that's where the, hostile intel, yeah.
Complete.
Okay, so let's have you start surveying up this way. And then we'll have the other ship start trying to survey over this... Oh, you're already trying to go there. Okay. That works for me. Some surveyed. Yeah, yeah. I kind of want that alloy still, but it's only one, so it's not really, like, super worth. There's only 3 there, so that doesn't really help either. Yeah, I think I'll just have... I'll have the construction ship just go over here. And hope that these places have, like, good resources I can take. Alright, I was gonna try to focus more on, like, the buildings here, too. Home here. Okay, you're about to finish up that mining district there. Archives wasn't really too much I wanted to get. Consumer goods. Honestly, we need to make more consumer goods. But at the same time, I don't know if we can... Okay. Oh, that is kind of a decent cost from that, but that actually would be a lot of... Yeah, I think we do need to do this. If I don't necessarily want to be spending them... Well, I guess we are getting much more mining from this, so yeah, let's build one more of this then. I think that should be helpful there. And then our other city... Oh, we can upgrade. Sure. Oh, that's instantaneous too. Nice. Build one of everything. Specialization available? Improve these districts with a new district specialization. Oh, I don't have the resources for these anymore. Well, I will soon eventually, but... Planetary defenses, administrative, engineering... Civilian, heavy, metallurgist, no. There's one thing I probably can't make more minerals with just... Oh, no, I can. Trade up key... Wait, trade? Oh, that's not what I want. Generator support? Wait, that's like trading that we get. That is not helpful. Commercial... Yeah, I can't make any more from that, which is unfortunate. I don't think I can make any more here either. Medical center, precinct houses, yeah. Yeah, I love how I have, like, pretty good generation, but I still don't have, like, enough. Okay, so... Oh, here we go. We can do more mining stuff. Let's second go. I gotta remember where I do the edicts now. Government? Edicts. Here we go. We already have mapped the stars. Land of opportunity? Automatic resettlement destination chance. Mining subsidies here. Also, diplomatic grants. Extra envoys, diplomatic weight. I don't know if that's actually that useful right now. We'll do the mining subsidies, though. Yeah, it spends more energy But I'm perfectly fine with that right now. We get a lot more minerals out of it. Yeah, we'll do that. We research. Armor. Okay, we just keep getting more mining stuff, I guess. Yeah, mining output. Sure. I like getting stuff. So you're still surveying. But you just barely started surveying. You're probably still surveying as well. There's a decent amount of planets here. I don't know if there's gonna be anything actually useful though. Okay, so that's where we had some hostile aliens.
Incoming transmission.
Oh, commercial pact. Here, the clone Viserian alignment, we can consistently deliver more for less, and today we would like to offer you a deal you simply cannot refuse. A commercial pact. With us. Tell us you can't refuse. This will increase the value of both Empire's trade networks. I don't have any trade. But, yeah. How do I even do trade? I guess I can try to build, like... I'm assuming there's, like, a trade building I can make of some kind?
Incoming transmission.
It's automatic? Okay. And research. Perform research for the Empire. Both Empires get a bonus. We can learn 3 and share, blah.
Incoming transmission.
Yay, friend. Migration. Okay. Enter migration treaty. Our population will be able to move freely. Sure. They may be friends because they pity us, but I'll still take friends in that instance. Ooh. Okay, I'm liking that actually. Like 9 more minerals there. Yeah, you can build buildings that make trade value, but you don't need to mess with trade sliders or supply routes. Okay, so I guess in that case, what does trade like specifically do for us then? Does it actually like give us more like credits or something? First contact event. Reports of the deep space drones previously encountered have been investigated closer. The drones appear to be the workers and custodians of an autonomous orbital mining operation established millennia ago and then soon abandoned by all but the drones themselves, judging by the state of the processing equipment. The drones possess powerful mining lasers and make obviously threatening, if not outright hostile, overtures toward Ketchupian vessels when approached. They may only be old drones, but they should be kept under close watch by the sovereign Ketchupian realms. Hey, we gained influence. That's how I can go.
An alien empire has established communications.
Yay, we did a thing. Can we do anything else in diplomacy right now? As the Federation tradition. We don't have that. All the Federation cohesion, available envoys. I guess we are starting to get a bunch more places. Oh, actually, trust cap and trust growth. I don't know what that does yet, but that sounds cool. Diplomatic acceptance. Improved relations have 1% chance each month of recruiting. Ooh, that could actually be, well... I mean, the one place that we're actually, like, in diplomatic relations with we're already, like, really good for. Yeah, for you, every trade value, TM, gives you extra energy, but also determines the worth of commercial packs and has interactions with megacorp satellite governments, which are part of a DLC. Okay, so the DLC part doesn't quite matter to me. And energy is not a concern. We're already, like, 80% of the way toward cap. So, yeah, let's do this. Yeah, because I don't... Actually, shouldn't there be like a marketplace I can like buy and sell resources from as well? Or do I need something like specific for that? Expansion planner? Oh, stuff in the situation log. Okay, that's still in process. 48 miles. That's not that long. Okay, we'll do that then. Click energy or any of the materials. Oh, okay. I thought it was like a specific window or something.
An internal market, but if enough empires establish contact, I expect they might form some sort of galactic market.
Resources can be bought and sold here using your trade stockpile, which acts as currency. Prices change with each transaction. Buying increases the price while selling decreases it. I remember watching, I think it was like Spiffing Brit on YouTube many years ago do an exploit video on this game, and you could literally just like mass buy a single resource and then mass sell a single resource, and you still end up with like net increase by the end of it all because of the way the math worked. Those were the good old days. We actually have a decent trade stockpile, looks like. So we could get a bunch of these. Yeah, that's just our trade stockpile, so yeah.
System survey complete.
Oh, where is that? Okay, so... Okay, we'll definitely build an outpost. Oh, I got plenty. Why is the outpost here so much cheaper? Oh, maybe because it's actually connected to everything. Because I think this was like way off on its own. I think that's why that was more expensive.
Through the claims interface, we can spend influence to lay claim to star systems owned by others. Having a claim on a system gives us a valid casus belli against the owner, allowing us to declare war for the purpose of conquering it.
Oh, we ain't doing that then.
Found.
The wars involve multiple allies. The empire with the highest claim on a system will be the one gaining ownership. Okay, so that's that. On Debix. Routine, investigate, yeah. Let's take a look at that. Skipping spaces cost 100% more for the normal. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured after like rereading that number. What is this plus sign? Currently unclaimed? Wait.
Incoming transmission.
Defensive pact. We would not want to drag your empire into a conflict, but it is clear that we would benefit from joining together against possible threats. I mean, you know my military power. I have like literally 3 ships, but okay. I don't think you're going to be attacked anytime soon, so I think we're fine. Have we surveyed this? There is actually some decent stuff here. Okay, so if I wanted to make a claim, that would... Wait. Okay, so that's how we do that. Currently unclaimed. Because they're not actually doing anything with it as far as I can tell. I could lay a claim on their territory as precursor. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. But it's like, but, I mean, you're not using it, so can I have it, please? But I guess, yeah, I can see why they wouldn't want that. Alright, build some stations. Basically give them warning about sources I'm planning to steal. Is there a way I can just straight up buy a sector from them? And welcome in, Snowboy. How you doing tonight? Unity. If I could just like buy a system that they're not using, I would totally do that too. Edic Monolithic. Debix 6 is uninhabited and indeed uninhabitable, but not unvisited. Its surface is littered with tail cenotaphs carved from some mineral not native to the planet, evidently placed here by some artistically inclined spacefaring race. The monolith's flowing lines deftly chart a history so fantastical it must surely be fictional. Surely. Image them for the archives. That's a kind of specific number. Doing pretty good. Hope I'm doing well too. I'm doing, especially given that's a Friday, I'm doing heckin' great. You bought this game on sale, but it scares you because friends told you it's quite complicated. There is kind of a lot to learn, but the game does have a lot of like games or start game settings options where you can make the game like kind of like easier, so you don't have to worry about learning everything just like quite immediately. Which I kind of did everything that's like a relatively basic start. But yeah, you can make it set to where like all the AI have like a lower like difficulty level, so they start with less resources and potentially even start like friendlier to you. And yeah, it's kind of a lot to take in at once, but the game does for the most part let you kind of ease your way into things, which is kind of nice. You're just dog, no brain cell for complicated things. I mean, I'm just cat, and I also have no brain cell for complicated things, but yeah, it's one of those things that if you give it to like a kind of easy game settings, you can just kind of ease your way into it, just kind of like chill and vibe a little bit. Which is kind of honestly how I like to play these games personally. So I think like the very first time I played, I had only like as minimal other empires available as possible, and I tried to make sure they're like all the friendly ones as much as I could, because that's where I get my most fun out of these games. Yeah, but it's finicky. Not all systems are viable, and the system to determine which can be bought is esoteric. You can trade offer systems, but understandably AI doesn't like doing it. It makes it cost way more than it's worth. I mean, it makes sense. Yeah, you're literally just buying up kind of their physical existence. There's a bunch of moving parts, but once you understand it, it's pretty easy to understand. I feel like that's actually kind of a good way to describe this game just in general. It's a bunch of moving parts, although once you understand it, it's easy to understand. I feel like that could do with a little bit of a rewording, just saying. Yeah, once a game requires you to remember more than the 0 things, you already feel like it's not gonna be your type of game. I mean, like I said, this game does let you kind of take your time with it as long as you have like the easy settings to start off with. You can kind of slowly learn your way into things. Like I know that you can do like really detailed like ship customizations and building stuff like that, but my brain has never really been designed much for that. But yeah, it is kind of a cool system, at least from the outset of it. Oh, that's a colony ship, I think. The Nawab Avab. Gives me tight. Yeah, just learning the basics in UI makes doing specific or complicated things easy. Yeah, I think it's mostly trying to figure out just the generality of what things do and then trying to figure out where the menus are for everything. I think once you have all of that, then you're usually good to go. When Empire size is at or below 100, no other costs are being modified.
Complete.
Oh. Okay, have to elect new cafe owner, that's fine. So, there's kind of stuff there, but I don't know if that's fully worth. I mean, we have plenty of mineral gain at this point, so I think we're actually fine with that one. We'll have you... Okay, you're already set to automatically do stuff. And then you're still building stuff there. You're surveying over there. Oh, your military is still here because they were running away from these guys. Yeah, let's have you... We'll have you explore there then. Oh. Oh. The ISS to Timonok has encountered a significant ancient mining drone presence in the Nixahel system. It appears to be a major mining and mineral processing hub, perhaps the last of its kind built in the galaxy. Okay, this was in... What does it say? Nixahel.
Spaceborne life form
which is right.
encountered.
I don't like that. Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot of, I'm running away. Get me the hell out of here. Amoeba's pacified. Temporarily
project complete.
Temporarily refraining from venting certain emissions from our vessel's reactor cores while in the immediate vicinity of space amoebas flocks seems to be enough to not arouse their ire. With this new protocol in place, they no longer pose a threat, and we've been able to study them at close range. Cool. Amoeboid pacification modifier added, given the following effects. Space amoeba fleets are rendered non-hostile. Research option gained. Okay, so... Okay, that was different, though. Demand subjugation. Wait, what? The sovereign Ketchupian realms is too weak to survive on its own in this hostile galaxy. Submit and become our subject or prepare for war. Well. And this is where I start getting concerns about, like, existing in the games. So, okay, what do each of these do? So, subject integration prohibited. The Overlord cannot integrate the subject into their empire. Okay, so we can't just basically lose control of everything. I appreciate that. The subject is free to engage in most diplomacy, but must follow the Overlord's votes and federations in the galactic community, which we haven't really found yet, so I'm kind of fine with that. This will force the subject to join any federation that the Overlord is a member of. If the Overlord is a member of the galactic community, the subject will be forced to join it. I'm kind of okay with that. The subject may expand their empire, but must pay an influence tied to the Overlord when they build an outpost. That I have... I mean, depends on how much the influence cost is. Oh god, I do not have a lot of generation right now. Oh, it's because I have so much consumed in, like, the agreements. That's annoying. I guess I don't have that much of a gain to begin with, but still. You lose control of everything on a daily basis? I know that feel. What's a holding limit? The Overlord can have one holding in total across the subject's planets? What do you mean by holding? Overlord conflicts. The subject will join the Overlord in their defensive wars. Holding is a special ability they can make. It won't take up my resources. Okay. So, what does it do then, if anything, like practically? Clone Viserion alignment will only join Sovereign Ketchup Realm's defensive wars. That's fine. That's +1. Okay, so net there's a minus 0.4 loyalty per month. I mean, also at the same time, if we decline, it's straight up war, and obviously I'm not in a position for war. Yeah, it just benefits them and gives my planet a few jobs or a bunch of different holdings they can build. Okay. So nothing against me, which is, I guess, okay, yeah. I guess, sure, we'll become vassal. Evading hostile fleet, yeah, that's... Yeah, okay, so I'm assuming, yeah, we fully evaded that at that point. Let's go ahead and survey here instead, then. You're still building the stuff there. Exotic gases. Which I don't think we can actually make use of yet. Building mining station in orbit to acquire them.
Council agenda ready.
Ruler elected. I'm still the ruler. Let's second go. Evolving society. Active for another so many days. Okay, so this is where we have our big unity buff. Which, it's not too bad, I guess. Yeah, need research from the first. That's kind of what I expected. Give and take. Okay, so these agendas, whatever, are these like effects like permanently in place, or do they only last like a certain amount of time? Oh no, it lasts for 10 years. Okay, so okay, never mind. So they are still temporary. Do I even want any more or anything else? Or can I just like relaunch an existing one? Takes that long to launch, but then it takes... No chance, multi-trade chance, xenophile ethics attraction. I'm still not fully sure how these work. Might as well queue them up. They don't cost anything, just takes a while for them to finish. On cooldown. We could do this one. No, we can't. This is still active. Active for another 10 years. Okay, so this one that we just got activated, I think. This one is about to run out. This one is on cooldown. Okay, so we have to go them in order, I guess, then.
Construction complete.
Yay. Okay. How many left to survey here? Barren world. Okay, I'm guessing the barren worlds can't like be surveyed or anything. We only have like 2 left to survey here. There's probably not gonna be anything here then. Let's get you headed over this. Cosmic storm influence intensity neutral black hole. I mean, just at least get headed further, I guess. I'll do this. Oh, I can... Alright, I can actually do the upgrades now. Actually, let's have you go back here and see what we do about the upgrading then. So I remember how that works. System survey. Yeah, there's hardly anything in there. Okay, so at least the packs that were consuming my influence went away with becoming a vassal. That's not so bad.
Incoming transmission.
Wait. Oh. I mean, we do get more than they get, so... Sure. Okay, so we don't need anything else from that. Okay, so these are passive now. We actually can start doing things here. Okay. So that means that this section is actually... Oh, we can actually do this now. Okay, let's actually... yeah, let's do that instead. I'll let them finish up that planet there. But yeah, survey the big special system then. Because that's actually viable now. Yeah. Oh. Our Overlord Cloversarian alignment has finished building an Overlord garrison. Do I get to actually, like, see what the building is? Or is that not a... Oh, specialization? Minerals extraction. 3 building slots, more jobs. Or mineral research support. Miner jobs, engineer jobs, minerals upkeep. Oh, no. No, we're doing more... I mean, I guess we don't really need, quote-unquote. Oh no, I can't do that one anyway. Yeah, more minerals. Can I do all of these? Technically, but it does cost me more minerals. I don't think we really need any of these right now. Yeah, we're already good. We're good on food. We're good on... Yeah, we're good on all that. Yeah, once our military ship heads back to our home planet, we can see what we can do to actually, like, upgrade the stuff. Because I don't think we can do that in anywhere that doesn't have, like, an actual full-on outpost or whatever it's called. What else do we have? Global leaders, research subsidies. You know what? Sure. Government, research subsidies. What does this do? Energy credits. I'm perfectly fine with that. It's not a lot of research per. Wait. Oh, I need Unity for that. Okay. Okay, so I'm guessing this is like the initial or the upfront cost and then the maintenance cost. Okay, got it. We'll wait for that to pop up real quick. There we go. Now we should have enough to start that. There we go. Now we research things theoretically faster. Mining drone work ethic. The drones and their tireless, endless work of
project complete.
Shut up. The drones and their tireless, endless work of extracting ever-diminishing resources from the local planetoids make for a somewhat dull but nevertheless informative subject of study. In fact, mining networks on Ketchup Cafe could stand to learn a thing or two about maximizing mineral extraction rates while conserving energy. Additionally, we have found that the drones are not completely silent. They emit signal pings, though extremely infrequently and at a wavelength hard to isolate from background noise. If there's anyone left to receive these pings, it may be a mystery for another time. Easy prey or a fascinating automata. Yeah, I don't care about... I mean, I guess I should maybe care about that because I maybe... No, I want to put these drones to, like, my benefit. So drone mining techniques, let's go. Does that count as like any special project or something? Ever Worlds. Okay, no special projects for me to do at this point. No anomalies. Okay, nothing for me to really do at that point, I think. Development. Okay, so is all... It feels weird about how, like, most of the stuff here... Unless they're just based on colors, then. 7K pop. 10 progress... Oh, okay, so it's... Wait. Oh, I can... Okay. That's how these work. I never even really looked at the screen. Yeah, we're not really... I mean, do we have a commander for our current ship? We have a Minister of Defense. Sure, let's hire our overlords. Wait. Can I? Oh, new resource found. What is your thing? Recruit this leader? Sure. Okay. Well, I did a thing. I have one or more leaders ready to be put to work. So who... Okay, so you have no orders. You're on a combat ship, so that's actually currently fine. Where can I put you? I can't put you anywhere, apparently. No available matching positions. There's a counselor, planet governor. Do you not have a... No, you do have a... We already have a governor here. Minister of State. Leader required. Yeah, the minister is a commander. Okay, so I got... Okay, build a starbase. All right, I can build stuff in the starbase too.
System survey complete.
I'm forgetting about that. All right, ship designs. I can do the upgrades now. First, yeah, they should be back to their place. Let's see. Design can be upgraded. Okay, so we have to actually go to the starbase, I think, for that. Ship designs? Here we go.
Empire are designed here. New hull sizes and components will be unlocked as we research new technologies.
To create a new design, click the New Design button, choose hull size, click the No Section button, and select a section. So, new Corvette. Carry point defense and flak, protecting the rest of the fleet from missiles. No. Actually, I don't remember what... Can I think I can still... Or can I not upgrade an existing one? Interior design, autocomplete... Auto upgrade? Power... Okay, so it's already upgrading then. Okay. Bottom left untick. Auto generate. Or I can't customize. Yeah, I just want to upgrade like my existing fleet. I don't want to like make a new design necessarily. I'm assuming this is automatically... Yeah, we had the new version of this, so this is automatically being added. Nothing else here to really work with. I think that is also new to us. Maybe.
Research complete.
Oh, I didn't realize time was still going. Fleet supremacy. Not actually doing anything with that, unfortunately. Unlocks bioreactor. Okay, 2 food. Energy credits. No. Naval capacity. I mean... We'll do this, I guess. Okay, so where's... Research station, mining station, military power. Okay, that's actually the fleet. Design can be upgraded. How do I, like... Okay, ship details. Okay, I guess I maybe have to, like, actually save the changes. Is my guess. Autocomplete. Tile design already exists. Override the current design, yes. On the right screen, there's a button under the stats. On the fleet screen, okay, so... Oh, there it is, okay. And we have more than enough materials. There we go. Then it takes a little bit of time.
System survey complete.
It's like a very minimal improvement, but it's still an improvement. Actually, I don't even know if there really was an improvement now that I think about it. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. Fertility Preacher. Apparently, I'm a fertility preacher now. Hold up. Leaders? Fertility Preacher. Population growth speed and food from farmer jobs. Wow, okay. Oh yeah, oh my god, look at all these resources. I am absolutely building there. Where's my constructor? You, go here, do the thing. And then unpause. That is kind of a lot of stuff, actually. I'm assuming there's no... Yeah, I'm not seeing any, like, projects or anything in here. Aaron, make ketchup and get bussy. There's kind of some stuff. Oh, that's a big anomaly. Are you currently working on that? Okay, how long is this going to take in general? Kind of afraid to look at it. Well, you'll get that done with that probably by like 2028, I'm guessing. Yeah, you start building stuff over there. Yeah, you're actually passive now, which is nice. You are going to Amor Alveo. Wait, are you moving? Oh wait, I clicked on the wrong one. One of the research. Okay, so in that case, so that is unsurveyed. That is unclaimed. There's not even a lot of planets there. I don't know if there's really much I can survey with a black hole, but sure. Yeah, system with the amoeba is unique. Only one spawns in every game. Sounds about right. Especially for like everything that it has inside of it. Good lord. Not that I can get like half the types right now, but...
Construction complete.
Alright, you got that. Now build literally all the things. I just love if I have just like this one random little segment here to myself. I don't suppose I can ever like upgrade these mining stations, can I? That'd be cool. This I would need to actually upgrade to be able to build stuff onto it. Actually, what can I actually build in the star posts at home? Okay, these are already currently kind of maxed out. Costs... Okay, it's the influence. No, not the influence. But that's the... I need a star hold. Wait. Oh, no, I need technology for star hold. That's what I'm missing. Okay. So right now, trade hub. Okay, so I do have some trade to begin with. Shipyard capacity. Crew quarters. Okay, yeah. Yeah, not too much else going on around here otherwise. You are still investigating that. You'll be investigating that for a while. You're probably not going to take too long, so probably on like one place here.
System survey complete.
That sounds about right. Okay, so I can't clear any of those yet. Oh yeah, we got the party fever thing. What do I have? So we're not gonna be able to get that for a while, I don't think. Adaptability, resettlement costs, max districts. None of that sounds helpful. I mean, we're vast right now, so I don't... Actually, can we still... What is this? Relations. We have positive relations. It is technically going up. Yeah, their fleet power is overwhelming. Okay, yeah, they're an overlord. I mean, that's a little blunt, but okay. Belligerent. I mean, I think it'd be like that. I'm just gonna not even acknowledge your existence. Oh yeah, I haven't actually done this yet. What else do I even really want? Lifespan, empire size from pops. I mean, that would be kind of nice, but not really gonna do a lot with it. Actually, oh, maybe not. Upkeep, yeah, definitely that. Reduce the upkeep because we have a decent bit of buildings on the the two planets we have at this point. You're in the middle of surveying that. Yeah, there have really been a lot of like habitable planets we found. Like the only good one we've already done here. We got another planet somewhere that was like really low habitability rating, but yeah, not a lot of planets we can work with, which is weird. Oh, I keep forgetting that I leave it paused because I wish this marker was more like centerized on the screen so I could actually see it more actively. Or maybe like instead of just this turning orange, like the entire thing here turned orange. That'd be a much better indicator when the game is paused. But yeah, this is probably a good point to get ready to call it because we do have our full 3 hours at least taken up. This might be a game I maybe come back to again at some point and kind of do like a more chill and like easier setting experience. And we'll see how it goes from there. But yeah, I still enjoy the style of game, if nothing else. But yeah, let's go see who we can heckin' raid. Who is doing the things? What game is this? The name of it intrigues me. Oh, actually... Okay, I'm curious enough about this game. So apparently there's somebody playing a game called Blacksmith Master. It looks like one of those places where like you run a smithy, basically. I'll let it keep playing. But yeah, they're playing kind of an interesting looking game. Let's go and check that game out. Let's go give ow. That hit me right in my noggin. Yeah, and copy and paste their name because I can never confidently spell it up by my own memory. And yeah, let's go give Zath a raid because they're doing, like I said, it kind of looks like an interesting little game. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me for the night. So wait, why I don't need more, a little more? There's my lead. Are you happy? Are you happy? I'm doing the thing. I'm leaning. And now I'm leaning the other way. I am agile. Ha! I dodged ya. I fooled you. Ha 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 ha. But yeah, let's go say hi to Zathian. And I think we have a pretty simple raid message for this one. So yeah, this is just gonna be our raid message right here. If you don't have my email, feel free to use any other kind of like yelling or screaming emote, and it's pretty much all of it's gonna be appropriate. But yeah, so we'll be back next week with our Wheel of Mystery Randomizer on Monday, some more Heritage of Dragon speedruns on Tuesday and Thursday, and then our next Theme Library tour, which I think is gonna be like one of my favorite newer games coming up finally soon. Okay, yeah, so next week is gonna be like, so it's basically like my favorite farm sim after, well, even like beyond Stardew Valley, I would say. It's one of my new favorites. And yeah, so we're already running out of time. So with that, I shall see you all on Monday at 8 p.m. Central. And with that, I should bid you all a good night and your cat meme.